Welcome everyone to today's live stream. Sorry, a little tongue tied there. We're gonna do some more Planet Crafter, of course. We're gonna have some fun. I've got some new stuff I've done. I'm gonna show you what I've done, and we're gonna do some decking out on going gold all around. We're gonna get a lot of gold stuff today. Timmy, of course, here he's been busy cleaning his foot, waiting patiently for his treat. Want your treat? What's that? I'll put it right there on your feet. See how long it takes for him to snatch that. My old sled. Hi. Thanks for joining. There you go. Now he's gonna eat it. So, yeah, we're gonna do Planet Crafter today, but first, new game that came out earlier this month in early access. Kind of in the same style as what we normally do, and apparently a lot more games coming out in this style as of late, because I've already done one very recently. It's kind of very much in the same theme as this one, but let me show you this one I'm looking at. So, new game, Space Trash Scavenger. Yeah, right there. Grab your jetpack and explore procedural asteroid fields, derelict spaceships, and abandoned outposts. Build your space rig to process, scavenge trash, craft trade, and fight your way home in this interstellar open world survival sandbox. Which kind of, to me, in a way, it seems similar to the theme of Planet Crafter, because it says craft trade, which we do already in Planet Crafter. We don't fight yet in Planet Crafter, but that could always be added. And it basically, Planet Crafter, we're trying to make the planet habitable so we can get off the planet. And with this, it's kind of you're trying to find your way home. So it's kind of interesting in that regard. Obviously, it's not the most graphically impressive, but neither is Minecraft. So you don't have to, have big graphics to make good games. Bethesda. But it's interesting because you see like how the gravity worked, where he's like walking around it and is following the gravity, or maybe magnetic boots. But yeah, we're building bases out in space. Obviously, they've taken care of looking at the magnetic boots for walking, or gravity, doing something good with gravity. And yeah, then we got inside builds you can do. Again, not the craziest. Feels almost cartoonish to me in terms of the graphics. It just feels cartoonish to a bit. But you see, we got indoor planting. Looks like pumpkins, tomatoes. I think that's corn back there. So you build habitat modules. Looks like maybe antennas there. Oh, look, we got some alien stuff there. So obviously we're gonna fight some aliens. Maybe not necessarily pirates. We got some drone, sentinel robots type stuff. It looks interesting. It just came out beginning of the month, November 9th. Only 177 reviews so far, but 91% of them are positive. This is early access. It's $20. I'm not sold yet. I've bought a few early access games that then just kind of developers dropped. And of course, you never get a completed product. So I'm going to give this one a little bit more time to bake. But, it's also not looking like it needs very much in the way of graphics or processing, but it looks interesting. So if you haven't seen already, I just want to put it on your radar. But again, this is Space Trash Scavenger. Hey, Felonious. So, yeah, we're going to dive in with, Timmy being a good boy here. I wanted to show a little more Timmy. Oh, yeah, I'm going to let got my hand clean. Not clean enough for you? Or did it taste good? Huh? Can you look up camera? Want to look at the camera? Oh, nope. He said, nope, not looking at the camera. All right, so yeah, we're going to do to Planet Crafter. And again, last time I did the whole, finishing up the alien storyline part, so that, basically, if I really want to, I could build like the little golden larva collection thing where I, go build a platform out, and I could go get just stand there and let golden larvae appear. But that doesn't work for fish eggs. It doesn't work for the frog eggs. And so I worked with the auto sequence DNA mod, did some tweaking with that, and I've got some good stuff going with that now to help get golden larvae, golden fish eggs. Basically using that and the auto or the recyclers deposit into containers so it could just keep recycling the ones I don't want, so I could just have it recycle everything except golden larva. I am almost to the max of what I want on golden larva, which means we're gonna kind of tie in the fish eggs, or we'll boost the fish eggs and tie in the frog eggs today, and try to start getting golden frogs or whatever. Well, if there's golden frogs, whatever the best frog eggs are, and try to get some more golden fish eggs because I got golden fish eggs going. All right, let's see. Should pick up any moment. Always does. There we go. So yes, I have done some work, and you see I've got a lot of golden butterflies going. No golden frogs yet, but I started getting the golden fish eggs put out, so we got all these nice little golden fish swimming around, and as a result I am boosting my myself up towards the, I think it's mammals stage. I think we're in that part again where you know, it's mammals, like so low percentage. I think it's like we don't have that enacted yet. Oh yeah, I did some little custom lighting, made this look a little bit more interesting for production. So yeah, auto sequence DNA, been going through, it's working with the larva, trying to make golden larva. Oh, I might be, oh, there you go. Some reason it seems like it'll go for like an hour without having a problem getting stuck on any of these, and then other points I'll have all three of them stuck within the first 5 minutes of starting game load. So I don't know why that's a problem, but I've got it pumping out so much stuff. Let's see, I got a few more larvae in there, 16 butterfly larvae waiting to go. I think I need about 30 more, I think it was. So there's that. Plenty of bees, no silkworm larva right now. Interestingly, I got the flowers going too. So I got a bunch of sea lermas, and I've got the, I'm getting some tree seed soleus, but I'm mostly getting shriots. So I've got 35 shriots auto produced for me. And then you see I got a ton of phytoplankton, which is leading me to now we got 18 golden fish eggs waiting. So we got to put those into place today. And now I got the frog eggs. Got to figure out how we want to do the frogs today. So we're going to get a bunch of golden stuff out there. Just tons of golden everything. And again, I am using the building, no, not building tweaks. I'm using, it's remove building constraints mod. So I can turn off my build constraints and build stuff on top of this. Like with those and the amphibians, so I can have a little bit more control over where I put stuff. With that said, let me show you the other thing I have done. And you may have noticed I got some Terra tokens while I was talking, because I've got 4 rockets now, 4 trade rockets going, because I started looking at the valuable items, the ones you get to trade, and I tried to think of which ones I didn't need utility wise. This is kind of like an interesting bits here. You got uranium rod, 8 Terra tokens, means each single piece of uranium is less than 1 token. Iridium rod, 6 Terra tokens, even worse. Super alloy rod, 6, which is surprising that uranium is actually more valuable than super alloy, but okay. Osmium, 6 tokens. Rocket engine, 13. Bacteria sample, 6. Now, some of these, you know, like bacteria samples, not that hard to make, but it's 6 tokens. It's not that great. And I need bacteria samples for other things. Fusion energy cell takes a lot more to make in terms of supplies, and I kind of could just use them myself right now. High quality food is interesting because that's 7 Terra tokens. So assume, like, say I would think the honey is so easy to produce. We're going to call it the 3 tokens, and the beans are 4 tokens in value. Yeah, I can make a lot of food like that, but scaling up, there's just, you know, there's more involved. You got only so many bean seeds you're going to be able to put out somewhere. And circuit boards, I need for other stuff. I mean, I need them to make drones, do other things like that. So in the end, I decided on fabric. It may only be 8 Terra tokens per piece of fabric, but fabric is made with simply 2 pieces of silk. That means each piece of silk is 4 Terra tokens in value. And to make each piece of silk, you just need a silk generator. And the silk generators need 3 silkworms, 1 piece of zeolite, which I'm getting tons of that. Water balls, getting tons of that. An oxygen capsule. Oxygen capsule, I'm actually deconstructing on auto, so that's not a problem because all it is 2 cobalt to make an oxygen capsule. So super cheap and easy. I just needed silkworms. And we should have, yep, there's the rocket coming in. So I needed silkworms. And this is where apparently at some point the auto sequence DNA mod got changed so that it actually corresponds to a distance value. It's not just creating, like pulling from any storage as long as it's named right. It still has to be within a certain distance of the incubator. So I use that to my advantage here to set these 3 up. So 3 silkworms. So 1, 2, 3. And put larva, fertilizer, and bacteria samples here. So yeah, it takes a bacteria sample to make a silkworm, which kind of, you know, says it should be, you know, like that's 6 Terra tokens for that. But then I make the silkworms, and once I produce enough silkworms, I can go and make a silk generator, and the silk generator just keeps processing. So that's kind of what I went with. Was I decided, you know, I don't need a lot of fabric. I've got plenty of fabric. I don't need a lot, so I made a silk farm. And let me show you. I got these 5 down here, but that's not the real one. This is the real one. I thought, you know, I just loaded up a bunch of them, and I'm pretty sure I'm at 35 or 34 total. It might be 34 total right now that I have in set up. But look at this. It just produces, automatically pops it out, uses 38 kilowatts of power, so very low power. And yes, 200 production time, but I mean, these is just scaling so well, producing tons of fabric. And yeah, it's only 8 Terra tokens per fabric, so each full rocket is only 200 Terra tokens. But I'm producing enough to keep 1 or 2 rockets launched at a given time. Generally, like that one's gonna launch soon. I think this one, yeah, that one's close to launching. That's the one I kind of built late, like the last one. So it's just kind of getting stuff as these other ones are gone. But yeah, that's, again, you know, you could do, I would say Pulsar Quartz being the best one because 25 tokens each. But I need Pulsar Quartz for other stuff. I don't want to cripple myself to try to focus on making enough Pulsar Quartz for that and other production, and just have to do overkill on that and do a very special setup for that to separate out. So yeah, just I decided fabric is the cheapest and easiest way to go and do that. So I have my automated money production going. I'm at 3,800 tokens. Again, not super fast, but it works, and I can keep scaling up as I choose. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and do, let's see, I need 10 of each, or 3 times whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be if I want to add 10 more silk generators, I need 30 larvae. So yeah, I could need 30 larvae, and I will need the same of was it fertilizer? Yeah. No, wait, no, that's tier 2. I'm out of fertilizer. Oh no. Why am I out of fertilizer? It didn't take that much. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I mean, I'm burning through fertilizer here, but I should be producing fertilizer too. Yeah, why are you not producing fertilizer? I mean, algae or eggplants or sulfur. What am I out of? Well, it's not the eggplants. Definitely not the eggplants. Trying to remember where everything is. There we go. So it's not algae. I got a lot of algae production. Am I out of sulfur? I am out of sulfur. Okay. It's funny, I keep running out of things like sulfur and silicon. But I got plenty of other stuff like iron and everything. And I expanded my production for the 6 basic materials you can get from anywhere. So that I'd have a little bit more production going for these. That's a good amount. Oh. Nah. Getting too many common larvas. Need to cut back. So let's see. I need at least 2 more rows. Really, 3 more rows. Yeah. So that's gonna be 3 rows. Do that. Yeah, 30 golden larvae is what I need. There we go. Now we're gonna make some. Might actually kind of let some of these pause. See there, all 3 of them got stuck suddenly. I don't know why. It's suddenly all 3 of them got stuck. And there are times I've let go for like an hour, no problems. Ghost, I don't know when they're going to release the full game. They had a timeline for it, but I cannot remember right now what that timeline said for final release. I want to say, I think by summer 2024 is the plan, but I could be wrong on that. So you just need to look at the update notes for the game, and there's somewhere they had a roadmap on when they were trying to plan for posting the full release version of the game. All right, come on. I gotta be producing some fertilizer now. Yeah, I'm producing fertilizer. Something's pulling it. Because everything's making fertilizer tier 2. That's okay. So it's just getting eaten up with that. Yeah. So one thing I started doing is when I turn off production for something, I put in a name, because I've already got it set up, you know, with that. It's just easier to not be like, what am I missing? Instead, I got it turned off, so I got the name up there. So now, can actually let fertilizer build up. Yeah, let me look, see. Plenty of fertilizer tier 2. I'm good on fertilizer tier 2. Let's see. Clean fabric, that's my stockpile. Pulsar quartz. See, I got some of that going. Plenty of super alloy rods going now. Except for the fact I've got like so much storage for it, because at one point, you know, I was getting way too much super alloy all around. Again, it got stuck. That one's working. That got stuck. It seems like it's gotten a lot worse suddenly, even though there was like no update to the mod or to to the game itself. Take 10. I can do another 5. Do another row there. So Control G to turn off build constraints. So I can build on top. Technically, I can build where it's overlapping. I don't want to do anything that might cause really crazy problems. You know, taking out build constraints to build on top of something you're not supposed to build on, but really shouldn't cause problems doing it. It's fine. Building where it's like, oh yeah, this is encroaching, like they're actually overlapping. That to me screams you're gonna have a problem. So I'm trying to avoid doing that. So that gets me one more row. That puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. 8, 9. I can do that one as 10. So I give me 10 rows of 5 with 2 in each. So that's 100 golden larvae that I will have in the end. Right there. I mean, that should be plenty. You know, I did 100 farms before with golden larvae. I had 200 golden larvae. You know, I'd rather just go ahead and do more rockets this time. So it's not just, you know, it's less stuff actually killing my frame rate. Let's go do some golden fish. Now, I'm not sure how much more I'm going to... Oh, well, I have no silk. So that's one thing. I need to have some silk for a moment. Oh, let's check, see how I'm doing on some fertilizer now. 1, because I'm still pumping it into larvae and such. Man, I had so much fertilizer, and now I'm like suddenly like out. Where's the... Right, yeah. I had silk. Not the silk worm, but silk itself, yeah. Kind of throws things off a little bit that for the auto-sequence DNA to put silkworms into storage, they have to be named... The storage has to be named silk, not silkworm. So it does kind of throw it off when you got like, okay, here's star for silk, and then here's star for not silk. You know, it's just like the star for the silk is this is you know, the auto deposit thing, and the one without it is actually for silk itself. It just threw things off for me on that. Oh, let's go do 6. 2 in each, right? Nope, 1 in each. Okay, so I can do 10. That's right. These are not... There we go. Okay. This I don't need to put in build constraints. I don't do anything with that. Oh, look. There. Okay, so that one's landing, and I've got 2 launched right there. That was number 1. This is number 2. It's filling up. Yeah. I mean, I did just turn off my production, but I will kick that back up full steam ahead in just a moment. Let's see. We'll go to 1, 2. I think I'm keeping it going straight. Yeah. I'm gonna do it like kind of like I'm doing the algae, and then I'll fill in past that. I really hope I keep this straight enough. All right, 1 each. We suddenly have a whole bunch of fishies. And yeah, I haven't started anything on the frog eggs, just using the ones I found. Or I think I produced like a couple of variations, and that's it. So I need to get some more silk larvae going. And yeah, I thought about putting it in here, mixing those together with the algae, but you know, I just feel like that's going to end up it may be enough in one area concentrated that could cause some performance issues. So I decided not to do it that way. Let's see. You just started playing on your Steam Deck? I haven't tried it on my Steam Deck yet, so I don't know exactly how well the mods work on it. But if you get the mods in there, yeah, then Larva, you know, use the auto sequence DNA, and just basically all I'm doing is the output bin automatically uses the drones to ship it out to the recycler, which is demanding every type of egg or larva I do not want. And then I've got the recyclers deposit into containers running, that mod going, so it deposits into the containers instead of just leaving them like laying around. So it makes it so much easier having to clean up. Okay, we got that going. Let's see how my fish eggs are. Still only 9. I can do a few more with that. Yeah. There we go. Do 6 more. All right. Hopefully that cut the microphone off before I sneezed into everybody's ears. Okay, so I am not straight on this. I'm kind of curving in. All right, so we're gonna straighten this back out. Yeah, I should be lining up with that. And I'm not. Not at all. Alright, that gives me a bunch of fish. Bunch of golden fish. In the end, it's fine. I might do like another row on each side, filling it in with more fish. Let's see how it looks from down here. Lovely. Fishiness. And more algae. Just sitting there waiting. All right, let's check on my fertilizer. How about that? 1 fertilizer. All right, so I'm still burning through so much fertilizer for something. What am I using fertilizer for? What am I using that much fertilizer for? Not the explosive powder. Oh, wow, my water is way down again. That was actually filling up, and now it's back way down. All right, I'm turning this back on. That should kick in right away. There we go. Let's see. So, yep, not using that. Not using fertilizer on any of those. That's the algae and water. That's where that's going. Oh, am I out of sulfur again or something? You know, it's nice the tier 3s, you don't have to put them in the sulfur fields to get sulfur. That's one less place you have to do that little trek to get to and get supplies. But man, I am just burning through so much stuff. I'm about to do another row of these. I'm about to make even more of the basic materials. Is that, you know, 2 for each material is not cutting it. I mean, getting that. It's not cutting it. Let's go grab my other stuff. I can't remember now if I did this. I think I did this since last time. I've changed a couple of things. So super alloy. Ooh, rare larva. Okay, I've changed this around a bit. Because, yeah, I was producing like, I had 5 extractors producing super alloy. I was trying to cram in some more. And I was like, you know, I'm coming here. I'm getting so much super alloy. I'll go and put it back at the base. And immediately it's just going every direction. Along with, of course, super alloy rods, which is what I need to fill up before it will stop. You know, I could just let it become super alloy. And I got a lot of storage for super alloy rods. So what I've done is I've got one locker here where I'm dumping extra aluminium in, because you need one piece of aluminium to make a super alloy rod. And then I've got 8 super alloy extractors running, which is perfect because the tier 2 optimizer handles 8 machines. It works perfectly. And I've added all 3 production multiplier fuses that I have found, and that has got I want to say is 76 seconds per normal production time, and these are now down to 43 seconds in production time, so not quite half the time, but they're going faster. So I've got all these. I'm not taking any super alloy from here. I'm just literally letting it produce super alloy rods by stockpiling some extra aluminium here, and it's going. So I've actually turned off the super alloy processing into rods back at the base for that reason. So it's just pumping out tons of super alloy rods, and it pretty much, with the travel time for the drones, stays where it's 2 rods waiting to be picked up at all times. Hey, Pablo. So yeah, that's working well there. This, I'm actually trying to start shifting the production over here, and I'm not leaning in the same direction yet. I'm not thinking about doing like setting it up where it's producing uranium rods here on autopilot. Kind of just wanting to maximize my production here for uranium. But I am shifting things kind of over into an area where it'll be closer for the tier 2 optimizer to make sure it hits all of them. And yeah, that's pretty much all I did there. It's just, you know, I changed the super alloy to compress it down to the super alloy rods, which reduces the number of drone trips I have to go over there. And it's giving me, you know, for 8 tier 2 lockers with the stacking mod, I've got a lot of storage space for those. So yeah, I need to produce a lot. Sticks, hello. I'm doing all right. Still just, you know, wishing the weather would stop bouncing up and down. Like today it's in the 70s again. And then in a couple days it's supposed to be like back down to like high of like 40s, 50s. You know, one night it's, you know, down to freezing, and then the next night it's like it, you know, I'm back to wearing shorts to keep cool enough to sleep. Let's see. All right, so I did those 3. Let's go indium mine. I mean, iridium. Grab this. This one is also, I have not opted yet to max out and do rods here. I don't think I'm going to, even though I am using a lot of iridium rods in my production right now. I'm slowly moving in that direction of wanting to do it, but at the same time I do also need regular iridium, so it's just good. I can put that in, and then for a moment I have regular iridium for stuff that needs just regular iridium and not the rods. Let's see. All right, so that's going. Oh, I need check on my fertilizer again to figure out why I don't have enough going there. I may have to build some extra extractors just to increase the production on that. Because, yeah, algae, not a problem. Eggplant, not a problem. Sulfur is becoming a problem. You know what? I want to do it the normal way. You know what? I'm going to go overkill on this. I'm just going to do another 6 for, you know, the basic ones, the 6 items. I'm going to do 2 more sets of 6. So I need 12 of each rod, and then I need 36. The other ones. So yeah, let's 12 osmium rods. So okay, yeah, 12 osmium rods, super alloy rods. I got plenty of those at the moment. Well, there you go. And the iridium rod, I should have plenty of those as well. There you go. And titanium. I need 36. That should be right. We're gonna oh yeah, and I changed this into a walkthrough because I'm wanting to now expand more out this way and build like interconnected sections with walkways, and then at some point I'll just go start putting railings everywhere. And I'm kind of testing between these because you see there's light coming off of them, but there's no light showing on the light itself. Kind of going between that and testing putting like the little standing lights around, because those actually have like a glow to them. Kind of makes it look more legit. Oh, there goes another rocket launching up with some fabric. That'll be another 200 tokens. All right, so we're gonna go same thing, except I'm gonna go like that. I'll just have it separated. You know, let's do is consistently stay the same direction. Oh, why the? Okay, why you gotta do this to me? Oh, did it not? It didn't line up either. Okay, maybe I did that there. I might end up moving these out right now. Yeah, I might move all this somewhere. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's move all of this. Golden seeds. I'm not gonna worry about the optimizer on these now. I'm just gonna move them. And I'm gonna do something different. Actually, you know what? Golden seeds. And the Shriats trees. I'm kind of I've got me a teleporter in the crater because I'm actually kind of thinking I just want to do I want to make it a like a big oasis type thing instead of worrying about anything production wise there. Just have this big oasis type crater and just make it look really like just vibrant, just full of plants. May throw some more fish farms there just to make it where we got tons of fish going there. Just, you know, make it kind of like that's the little secret oasis because it's got the little side waterfall thing over there. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need that much iron. I need to kind of, yeah, I got sitting there thinking about the oasis and forgot to select the right items. So now I have 4 of each material being produced at a given time. So that's going to help. So yeah, I've got auto production of the tree seeds now, so I got a bunch of shriots going. I just want to turn like the crater into like a little oasis. So I made a teleporter there. You see, we've got some stuff kind of showing there, but it's not a lot. So I kind of want to have it be like, I want to turn this into what feels like a nice little desert or like nice little oasis. So putting tree spreaders along the edges. We'll do the flowers down here. If I remember, where is the thing? There it is. All right, so we'll put like, you know, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the optimizer. I just want to get, I may have to go and get some of those and move them over here. Yep. Okay, so that's the last one. Some of these, yeah, like that's a little too close. Oh, generic frog eggs. Gotta grab the frog eggs. Yeah, we'll do one more right here, smack in the middle. Okay, so let's get some golden seeds placed. I got some more golden seeds, so I can go and put them here. This is just for the cosmetic aspect. I just want this to kind of have like a nice look to it, you know. Or generic frog eggs. Got that one, so one more. Oh, got that one. One of these. Yep, there you go. Okay. Generic eggs. So now we got flowers. And then I'll get tree seeds or tree spreaders spread all around here. And that'll just kind of turn this into a nice big, you know, hidden oasis type of thing. And we got the trees over there with the waterfall. That's kind of what I want to get that going. Maybe get some more golden fish eggs and stuff like that going out there. Maybe to put some the amphibian farms out and stuff like that. We'll just give it that feel of it being like a lush little oasis right there. Oh man, it got dark. Let's see. Everything should filter except for those. I haven't got those set yet, or those. Put that there. And oh wait, I do have those. I need to move the eggs. Let's put the frog eggs upstairs and see what happens with that. I need to start producing some frog eggs. So it's got those, so it should basically take out and put back in. So we got golden fish eggs. That's getting close to filling up. Yep. Oh, wait. Where you at now? We got Soleus. So I'll go ahead and take those out. That's all shriots. Yeah. There we go. So I got plenty of tree seeds. And this can just go here. Like that. Boom. Yeah. Tree bark, seed lermas. Yeah, it's producing the lermas, and for some reason it's just automatically still pulling them and trying to do lower quality seeds, even though it's got the stuff for higher quality. I need to see if that mod has a config thing for restricting what types of seeds can be made. What kind of stuff, like, can you disable certain recipes? Instead of having to do it through recycling, just say, don't make this. You know, don't try to make these. Let's see how this helps. Not a lot at the moment, but that is going to help. It's just loud, a little loud, having so many close together. Okay. Should be good. As bots, I haven't watched Oppenheimer yet, so no spoilers for anybody that has not watched it. Hydration level is... I'm about to die. There we go. Let's see. Still producing food, so I'm doing good with that. I need to... You know what? I need to add another teleporter, which I have no osmium. I am out of osmium again because it's been pulled into osmium rods. May have to turn off rod production for a little bit. Or I may need... Oh, yeah, I may just need to build some more production here. Get more osmium and everything going. Again, why I need pulsar quartz, because I'm going to make a lot of power production to cover for all this. And before I dump everything, put that there. Dump all that. Now, we're going... Oh, yep, there's my little trade rocket coming back down. Let's see how many I've got launched. Well, 2 are still launched right now, so doing good. Once my fertilizer is high enough, I'm going to get another batch of silkworms going. That really doesn't take very long at all. I thought it was going to take a while to get it to work right and get it done, but it did not take long at all to get like all the silkworms I needed to make the current set of generators. I'll name this. I'll just call it the fields. So because I have all my super alloy being converted in the super alloy cave right now into super alloy rods, so it's one less thing to worry about, I actually set this up to start making regular super alloy over here. It's not the best way to do it in terms of cost and everything, but it works because it's got it all over here. It's out of range of other stuff. So I've got the 5 materials plus I made an extra aluminium thing for it. So I may see if I can build something further back in the super alloy mine that will keep it out of range. For the most part. Where it's not going to be affected by the auto crafting that I've got going for the rods. And I've got plenty of aluminium right now, so I'm only dumping a little bit in there. Man, that's 50 meters now is what I set the perimeter to. I would think I could come back here and just kind of build like all along here. That should not count the super alloy there, maybe. If I could build extractors all through here, I could make some additional super alloy without it going into the rods. Well, all this is in range where it's pulling into the rods. Yeah. Let's see what I can do. Jenny, hey, you made it. I'm doing all right. Still slowly getting over sinus cough. I got stuck again. I always, every year when the weather suddenly changes and starts bouncing up and down on the temperature, all the leaves falling, pollen in the air, everything, my sinuses go haywire and I get so much drainage. It just chokes me and I'm coughing, but I'm slowly starting to get over it. Let's see what, okay. That one land? Or is that? Nope, we got one launching as another one is landing. So see, I'm doing pretty good in terms of speed right now of how quickly these are being loaded up. That one's returning. All right, so I got that one. That one's coming in 220 seconds. So it's about every 200, 300 seconds they fill up and launch right now. We're about to bump that up. Oh, that's rookie numbers. I got to bump it up a bit. I'm at 5,000. I need this bumped up to where I can do like, you know, I need like even more rockets. Let's see. 12,000 power. Yeah. Okay, I need to look at the recipe again real quick. Just double check. Bacteria sample and fertilizer. I know I got bacteria samples. Fertilizers was running low. I need 30 fertilizer. All right, so that's not enough sulfur coming in right now for that. You know what? Let's ooh, finally another rare. I'm gonna convert the new batch. I'm gonna turn one side into nothing but sulfur for right now, and I'll fix it back later. I mean, I might could use more silicon to be fair, but I will convert all of this into sulfur for the moment, just so I can get my stockpile of fertilizer tier 1 back up. Yeah. All right. About to stop grabbing common larva. Let's see. I think it's time to go and put in some more power. Now, I want to get my, you know, like there's an achievement for getting 100,000 Terra tokens. I want to get that, but I want to get my Terra tokens kind of bumped up and how fast I'm getting them, because I want to buy more fuses for my power production. So what was it? The fuses. I need now production time. I think I used all my fuses I had. Let's go look. So I came up with some more thoughts about how I'm going to do this. So I'm building all around the edge, and I think I'm going to stick to that and build these like this, where I start doing that, because that's 8 machines, so I can put them all around and let them like try to get where I have enough optimizers per level to hit every machine. And energy multiplier fuse, so I need one more, cost 6,000 Terra tokens, and just those two, I mean, massive boost. I think I had at one point this much power available. I put in one fuse and it boosted it to like 20,000 power extra. So yeah, I want to get my Terra tokens up. And again, the silkworms, silk farm just is cheap. It just keeps producing like crazy. You know what? I'm just going to take some of that out. Recycle. Here, recycle. Or, you know. Come on. There we go. All right. So, bunch of fertilizer that way. I mean, it does help add stockpiling for it, but I kind of need regular fertilizer at the moment. Okay, there's my 30. I'm taking the 30 out. Bacteria sample. Yeah, okay. I had to think for a second what it was I needed. 30. And we'll double check here. So, yep. 30 uncommon larva. There we go. So that's going to give me 30 silkworm, which is enough to generate 10 more silk generators. That's not a lot. I mean, I ended up, I know I did 30, so I did 90 total on each of these. You know, doing the items like that at one point to get these to do the silkworms. And again, thanks to whenever the mod updated and it put a restriction in distance to this, made it so much easier by putting this stuff all the way over here separate. It only produces the silkworms. There's no confusion. There's no trying to produce anything using the air stuff. It just produces silkworms, and that's it. But for some reason, it's got an output where it still dumps them into the silk designated storage over here. Because, like, I built the incubators first, and they did not start producing anything. They were not creating anything because they're too far away from the supplies over here. But as soon as I put the air stuff in there, they started creating no problem. You know, the silkworms, and I come here, and yet they can output. So I'm assuming that was an intentional feature of the mod, that input had to be within a certain proximity so you could restrict what it's able to produce, but output could go anywhere, which, again, kind of a nice thing. Let's do some tree seeds, or yeah, put some tree seeds to use. Got 5 eggs going there. Golden frog eggs. There we go. We got frog effet eggs. Well, frog effet eggs are going to be supplied like that. So I want them supplied, and I gotta have them. It doesn't let me choose unless I have them available. If I don't have any, I can't choose them. As soon as these get processed, it literally is going to not let me choose anything. So yeah, like I go in here and I say demand. In a moment, I'm gonna have no. It'll for some reason dump them from my options, and I have to wait for more to be made. Let's see how they got stuck again. Got stuck again. That one's working. Just randomly getting stuck. I'm tempted to kind of just go and build a few other ones. I could create enough gunpowder to supply an army. I'm not worried about that. The reason, and I explained this at the beginning of the stream when I was showing how I set it up, is the reason I did not do things like fusion cores is the cost of the materials going into it. Like fusion cores, I need osmium to make osmium rods, and I need pulsar quartz to make other things. Once I get a good stockpile of certain things going, yes, I might convert to doing this, but I need to be able to make, you know, like my pulsar quartz needs to be able to go towards things like teleporters and, you know, make air stuff. Plus, I'm burning through my osmium and my making osmium rods, zeolites going in and stuff, iridium, uranium going in osmium rods. I would have to go and set up something very specific, like a separate location, and go and pull stuff over there just to produce those specific materials, you know, just to produce the stuff I need there. Because all of this, I had to bump my methane cartridge production up because I was running out of it so fast. And yet I have like too much nitrogen. Right, I did have too much nitrogen. Where's the... That's down this way. Not there. Yeah, I'm so like I can't remember where everything is at this point. Finally getting some methane. I was running out of it and I had too much nitrogen. So yeah, I made the choice, looking at everything, all the different options, that I don't need a lot of fabric. Like, I don't. I mean, what am I making that requires tons of fabric right now? Not much. You know, I'll make some cosmetic stuff. You know, I need circuit boards. I need rocket engines. I need all the air stuff. Pulsar quartz. I need pulsar quartz to make things. So, yeah, right now, I mean, obsidian, I don't have a lot of needs for it. So that's not a big deal for the obsidian. But the pulsar quartz, I need for other things. And I just did not want to sit there and try to set up a completely separated little thing that I have to keep restocking separately just to get fusion cores made that I can send over there at the moment. So the silk to fabric, yes, I only get 200 tokens per rocket, but it is easy. Like, I mean, seriously, it's easy. There, I mean, just put the silk generators there. They're going nonstop, and it goes. One autocrafter can produce all of the fabric by itself. I'm not running out of room from silk generating too fast. It's just simple, and it does not interfere with the rest of my production. And when the time comes, if I need to, I break them down, recycle everything back into the components, and I can generate other larvae. So, which extractors could get osmium anywhere. I mean, you get sulfur now anywhere, which is kind of a nice add-on to it. Oh, I need to see how my golden larvae are doing. If I'm close to my final amount, and I went to the wrong floor. Too much stuff to remember where everything is. Still 9. Okay, that's not going to take much longer. Soleus. I wish I could turn off the Soleus thing. I only got that, but I'm getting... Oh, we got some new frog eggs. I'm going to run out of frog eggs. I need to go... I mean, that's a pretty good turnaround for frog eggs going to the... you know, getting that many golden frog eggs already. Yeah, I gotta supply the one I don't want. Right now, I'm doing this. Later on, I'll make at one of each type to get... I'll go in like, oh, I need at least one of these. I'll let it go, and I'll take one out, and I'll make a nice little decorative thing somewhere. Let's see. I think I had 2 of the farms that were using cheaper eggs. I got that. Those I found. I got, okay. Yeah. Well, there's the generic. We're just gonna go ahead, pull this out, put that in, because I want all gold. Oh, you got on the wrong one, buddy. That's not the one you're supposed to be on. Big fat golden frogs. They'll be all over this place. So I am close. I need literally 20 more golden larvae. That's it. Once I hit 10, I can do the next row, and there'll be one last set of 10. And unless I just want to throw them in somewhere else, I will not need any more golden larvae. But I mean, one more for a decorative display kind of thing. Oh, I did not set that to supply generic frog eggs. There we go. So we're going to add that. Which means that's a set of eggs that won't go anywhere. I could just put them here. Let me go ahead and do this. That one. That's not... Those will not go anywhere. Those won't break down into anything. Alright, let's see where my silkworm count is. Almost there. I need 2 more rounds. 1 more round. There we go. So 1 more round. Can't remember how long it takes. Oh, I got my 10. Alright, we got 10. So now I need the last batch of 10 golden butterflies. And of course, it's pitch dark. Oh, of course, I got too far away. Like that just barely out of range. Okay. That. Alright, so we go here. We're going to make one more row. Then I'm gonna have to come and build that. Oh, no, wait. I could do, because that's the separator. That's the walkway I want to use. So that's really 3 more rows. So I still need 20 more golden larvae. Yeah. Okay, so 20 more golden larvae. Let me try to get this to line up close I can. That's gonna be plenty of oh, wait. That still has some red in it. Even though I can build where they overlap, I don't want to do it. I want to try and avoid any possible issues from that. Bad enough I'm putting this stuff on a place where you're not supposed to build it. Did not count the shift. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I need 2 more rows of golden larva. That will take care of all my larva needs. Let's see how all my water is gone again. I actually have water stockpiling at one point. Now my water's all going away. Must have just had a big batch of silk being produced. So now, here we go again. And I did think about the idea of doing production increases on this. You know, doing the fuses for it. But all I can do is increase the speed. Like, decrease production time so that it goes faster. I just decided it wasn't worth the headache to try and manipulate around, like, oh, let me take one out from here and put in the optimizer and it's going to cover these, and take this one out and put the optimizer in. I just decided I don't want to do that. So I need 10. Okay, what was that? Map microchip. Oh. I never did make that. Did I? No. I did not. It's a little slow on popping it up. Okay. So now I should have everything I need to make another... Oh, went too far. I mean, and to be fair, I don't know what else I would use this area for. So, I mean, this is like perfectly fine to go ahead and do like this, because I don't need storage right now. I still have an entire area on one floor that is nothing but empty for storage, and I got room for more than enough auto crafters, so I'm not even worried about filling up this room with silk generators. Again, cheap on power, and they just keep going. It just doesn't stop. You know, once you got them built, they're gonna go. That's it. Wait, not silkworm. Silk. There we go. Oh. Just gotta go in, put this in. And go see how many I actually have built now. Right now, I just want to get it where I have like I have all 4 rockets constantly launching and have an excess of fabric being built up in the autocrafter, because it's not going into my fabric storage anymore. I turned that off. I turned the demand off so that it won't go there. It just gets picked up and taken immediately over to the rocket. Because if I turn the demand on there, it was built before the rockets, which means it's going to get priority. Now, I could lower the priority or set higher priority for the rockets. You know, again, why I would prefer, instead of a priority number, do group numbers. You can set it to this group. 44 silk generators. I think I'll actually take have one of these. I just kind of slapped in here for an extra one. See, I need 200 more, and I can buy another fuse for power. There goes that one. So I'm down to one active, you know, oh, that one's landing. Okay, there we go. So I've got one. Yeah, this bat should help speed that up a bit more. This should help it go a lot faster. Let's get all this lovely sulfur back over there for more fertilizer, so I can stockpile more. And I'll just do both sides here. That. Alright, get what I can from here. Cannot get much. We need another big backpack upgrade so it can be closer to what we carry with the tier 2. I'd like to have that. Okay, got that. Got the sulfur already. Let's get this. Too many golden butterflies flying around. Okay. Oh wait, you know what? Let's see. It's one easy way to make sure I don't run out of fertilizer. Let that stuff get stuck. Do that. That is not supplying the generic frog eggs. Or I don't have demand for the generic frog eggs. I need demand for generic. There we go. And I got 2 more golden. That means I need to build another frog spot. So, gotta get another nice one. Again, you know, the whole point of this is it's just saying it's like it's building into that, so it's obstructing it, even though it's not actually obstructing anything. I don't know why we can't do this normally. Alright, so I got that. Yeah. What are they grabbing? Got 40 drones and a 6 are active on the, or 8. So yeah, I'm not even using all my drones. Which is kind of nice. I got those. I went from 0.51 to 0.57 so far in just over an hour. Alright, so I've got, 40 butterfly farm tier 2 is gonna put me at 50. That'll get me 100 golden larvae total in the end. 22 fish farms. I kind of like the idea of trying to get it up to the same matching 50, because the amphibian farm is going to be 50 as well once I get those going. That is going to match up to 50. So I'll do 50 on each one. That should be plenty. And you know what? I'm gonna have to, well, yeah, I need to buy energy multiplier fuse. Actually, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna launch this one again. Just gonna go ahead and launch you right now. Go buy it. Come back with it. So I can get it. I gotta remember to go get that fuse So that it's not just sitting there, launches again when it fills up with fabric and just keeps launching. I keep having to like wait for it to come back and then forget about it. Let's see, how am I doing? Where's those amphibian farms? There, 4 amphibian farms. So I will get that up to 50. Which means I need generic frog eggs. How do I make the generic frog eggs? See, mutagen tier 4. I'm not making mutagen tier 4 right now. So, what can I do for some mutagen tier 4? I got tier 3 going and not get tier 4 going. So let's say mutagen and mutagen tier 3. All right, we're going to do that. And I'm going to set this to supply mutagen tier 4, which should go... I think I set it to just go into the same. I got mutagen, so tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4. Yes, so it'll go in there, and now we should start making some generic frog eggs. Which is fine. As long as I still get my butterflies. I might have to actually cut some of that out, because... I need to get the frog eggs going a little bit more steadily. Another golden frog egg. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Just go pull them out as I find that they have been made. And it seems like the frogs are not producing as many other varieties right now. So I'm getting the golden a little bit more readily. And that's fine. That's what I want. There we go. They're golden. I just gotta fill this in all the way to the back. And keep filling in the golden fish. Get that up to 50. Yeah. Have a lot of gold frogs bouncing around, all shiny. Gold butterflies flapping around, all shiny. This is gonna be my FPS killing area. And now... yeah. You went for an Alaskan cruise. That's interesting. I think... I don't think my boss has ever been on the Alaskan cruise. He did a cruise with his wife earlier this year where they were gone for 10 days around the Mediterranean. As like kind of a bucket list. Like, I mean, like Italy, Greece, Sicily, Egypt. Had like a day in Egypt. You know, for me, the cruise idea, I'm not a fan of it because, you know, if you really wanted to like say like, hey, I want to take a couple days in this place to explore, you really can't. You know, it's like you got to cram so much stuff in to each day that you're like in port somewhere. And when you're not in port, you know, you got the whatever it is entertainment wise on the, you know, the cruise ship itself. So I mean, you know, if you're just doing the cruise ship for the cruise ship part, fine. But I would want to go see like the places I'm stopping at. Oh, I actually have some osmium sitting around. I don't have enough to like just massively produce osmium rods at the moment. Let's go see how I'm doing on the mines. Start with that since I am thinking of it. Yeah, I got... once I get that fuse, I gotta bump some more extractors up. Trying to use the fuse right now to boost my power so I don't have to keep adding in a bunch more actual power production there. Because that's, you know, I already did 1 million power. This time I want to get 10 million power. Just to say I did it on this save. That's going to be one of my goals. Is 10 million power. I feel like the fuses are going to make that a lot easier. There you go. Got 200 tokens. Getting some money back. Dump all that in. Iridium mine. Yeah, let's go there. I'm getting kind of close to just setting this up to do all the iridium rods there and just cut down on what I have to bring back. Aluminium. That's why there needs to be a way to reorganize those, like to put them in the sequence that you want, like to put them in the order you want. Like, hey, I want this one here first and this one here second. You should have an option for that. Instead of having to go and deconstruct them and rebuild them, rename them again. You know, simple, like, just reorder things. Pretty sure I don't need that much. I think I'm about to try to do some more here. Let's see how to. Yep, still 2 rods at any given time. Jason, you finally made it. Finally, you know, taking your sweet time today, that's for sure. All right, looks like I'm getting some frog eggs going, which is good. So it might be over. Oh, yep, we got another set of frog eggs to supply. Oh. So I'm getting some more variety now as is ramping up. Okay, so those should now be coming here. There we go. It's gonna recycle, and now we got the whole loop going again. All right, so those, you see, got 6 golden fish eggs. That's slowing down. That is, oh no, we got, oh, there it goes. This is slowing down. I still got 10 there, so that's 10 more. That's 13. I need 20. I gotta find 7 more rare larvae. I'm about to go and shut off the frog egg production. They're uncommon. Where is it? I got sign. I'll put this here. To turn this off. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna turn that off for right now. Just get that out of the way. Getting a lot of larvae showing up in here suddenly. Let's see where my silk is at. Actually getting plenty of silk. Why am I not just burning through that in fabric? Okay, wait. Okay, look. Am I producing enough now that's overloading my shipments? Am I producing too much silk suddenly? That I need another auto crafter? And I need, like, all the all the rockets are gone. But I did launch one to get my fuse. Oh, sick. Yeah, as you hear, I'm still trying to get rid of this sinus cough. Just all that drainage from my sinuses keeps getting in. Getting me choked up till I cough up the phlegm. Sucks. You'll be fine for a while, and suddenly it's like, oh man, there's just that piece, that bit of phlegm that's right in there, and you can't get it out. It starts choking me. Yeah, that annoying little tickle, you know? Oh man, look how fast that loaded up right there because I had so much extra. I've got too much. I think I threw it off because I had the one rocket that launched just to get me a fuse. All right, multiplier fuse. Let's see how quickly this now suddenly gets hit. So I manually launched it and it turned off the auto launch with full. It's still demanding. There we go. Okay, I was about to say I know it should be shipping some fabric out here. I only got 40 drones for a reason. You know, grab the fabric, bring it over here. All right. Production or power energy multiplier fuse. So 11,817 right now. Adding the fuse in, that only affects 8 of them. 29,000 power. That's how much it is stacking. That is why I want to just use those because, I mean, just this one little room is producing 72,000 power just because of that. I throw in one more optimizer over here and get some more fuses going in that, I will be at well over 100,000. I can easily get 10 million power using the fuses. Those fuses, the energy ones, are just fantastic. That's not stuck. Okay. Oh, that got stuck again. Not stuck. Let's see what it is. 98. Oh, golden larva. I saw it. I got a golden larva. So that was good. There we go. Oh, yep. Got that one about to be picked up. Go be recycled. I got 5 larva. There we go. Okay. So. Six fish eggs. I'm not getting fish produced now. All right, got some more eggs to add to it. Okay. So again, if I don't have them in inventory, I can't select them for that, you know, for the drones. Which kind of affects things. So you gotta let them sit there and then, you know, oh, hey, go add these to this and take care of them now. Which is kind of that thing where I say they need to change it to a toggle where you go in and you can select and deselect for the demand and supply options instead of deleting the whole thing out. Because what happens if I have to go and delete the whole thing out for the recycler? Now I gotta let some of those stock up again so I can start, you know, filtering them again. Okay, where's the other one? Come on. No, I've got some fabric over there. Whew, Timmy. Oh man. Yeah, don't even try to act like you don't know what I'm talking about. He just farted. What? Oh wow. Whew, that I know it's you because that smells like your lunch. Jeez. Oh yeah, now he's like yep, he's owning up to it, stretching out. Proud of his stench. Oh, that is awful. Oh, you'd be glad that there is no smell-o-vision with this, because everybody would be choking right now. Phew. Yeah, you're proud of yourself, aren't you? Frog eggs are not shipping out. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So I got generic frog eggs. Oh, yeah. Okay, I forgot because the recycler, I didn't have it set on that. So now that's going to kick all these into there. Okay, so no generic eggs being produced because I'm not producing Musion Tier 4. I can just let those cycle through endlessly until I get 10 golden frog eggs, hopefully from those. And at the same time, just let this keep cycling. Let's see how my silk storage is. Oh, look at that. All that silk storage right there. All right, well, that at least is getting emptied out now. You know, I got supplies, I bet. No, I have no osmium again. Osmium has been drained for making osmium rods. Timmy trolled me? Yeah, that's totally, he got me. I don't think he was meaning it that way. He's just more like, oh man, that lunch, and then let it out. It has fancy feast, wet food lunch, and this is how he thanks me for it, you know, with stinky farts. And he's just like, whatever, I can't help it. All right, there goes a little bit. What was I? Oh yeah, before it runs out again. I'm already out. Great. Okay, so I'm just gonna go set up some more extractors. So you just do 5. Go ahead and do 5. May not put them all there, but I'm gonna take the stuff for 5. That's 15 there. All right, so 5 more extractors. Kind of feel like my zeolite is probably doing pretty well at the moment, but I'll go ahead and do 1 more here for that. And then I'm going to do 2 more osmium right here. Oh, I look at meteors hit inside the cave. Totally normal. Totally fine for that to happen. All right, so that's osmium. Osmium. Okay. So I got... Yeah, so I got 2 more I can place. Fair, I may end up moving this to a different location further in to get... well, I mean, this is fairly flat here. I can probably make this work for a few more. Super alloy mine. Let's do it. I'm going to put 2 more in the super alloy mine. And we'll see if this will work for outside the range of the auto crafter over there. I really don't want to have to cut my auto crafters down just to fit this one. But we'll see. Otherwise, it's going to help. You know, if this doesn't count as far enough away from these auto crafter, the one over here, then it's just going to make my super alloy rods produce faster until this runs out. I can always just let that run out of aluminium. Sure, okay, good. So that's more production for those items. Only a little bit of power used. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I want to do now. I need... Oh, I pulled it. Okay, good. Got that. It's pulling. Not sure why it shows like it's missing 1 item there. I mean, there's fertilizer in the recipe. It's not showing the fertilizer. Oh, yeah. I did the grass. Let's do some tree spreaders, because I need to do some tree spreaders. Oh yeah, let me just go ahead and do no build constraints. We'll make trees over water. I may actually go ahead and try that just because. Let's say that should be good. Let's start with that. All right, so 9 tree spreaders. And I need trios. Perfect, right there. Yeah, you know. So we'll go creator. We're gonna make this look nice. When you see the dog dragging up to chew on around the house, there's no way he's coming inside. Sorry, Timmy's got to come inside. He gets just as much right to be inside as a human. All right, yeah, let's just kind of get a few of these spread around. Not going for super dense just yet. I just kind of want to get some, you know, trees spread around. You know, it's got, you know, here's the circle, but I know it spreads a little bit further than that. Super steep cliff, no problem standing on it. Yeah, I'm gonna need a few more to get this going. I'll just do like rings, like keeping it pretty much this level right now, and then I come back and I can fill in more, like kind of like how I got them all kind of going like this. What I could do is I then go put like one there, kind of in between, but lower, and then go back to higher up. This gives me a nice bit of spread. And I'll come back in a little bit, see how it looks with all the trees. Yeah, it's kind of not all even, but, you know, it's kind of hard to judge how everything is in terms of height. Come on. Water. There we go. See all the flowers, all nice and pretty. I have a lot of trees spreading in. I see. Looks like, yep. Yep, see a few of them showing up. So we have this nice little crater oasis in the end. Because it goes right next to the waterfall over there. Whole thing for that. All right, that gives me some more trees production going. Plants. Yeah, I need to kick up my plants a bit. Oh, what do I want to? You know what? Let me check the larva and such. See how that's going. So sits. Finally got one more golden larva. Still sits fish eggs, so I'm not getting any more fish. Feliciana. Well then, we're gonna add that to the supply. And the demand. Get those cycling out, get some more golden eggs. Alright, so there's another one coming down. And now I have, it seems like it's slowed down. Okay. So it's because I launched that rocket that kind of threw things off. Because I launched it with the order to bring back an item. Let's see. I need to start doing some rockets too. All right, what rocket? You clicked on the link for the auto sort lockers and it opens nothing. Because when I clicked it, it takes me right to that post. Make sure you are, again, I said you might have to be subscribed, or not subscribed. You might have to go ahead and join the server. I guess I could try to find an invite link for it to make sure you're on the Subnautica modding Discord server if you haven't already joined as a member there. But it should let you go right to it, because that's, I mean, I click on it, it takes me right to the post for it, like every time. I mean, I posted a link after I tested it. So it should take you right there. So I don't know on that, those text channels. Again, double check, make sure you are joined as a member on the server. If not, I mean, you could do a Google search for an invite link. I'll have to go see if I can find the one I used somewhere. I don't think I could do an invite on it. You know, that's why I was hesitant to use the mod, but at the same time, I kind of wanted to go ahead and get like some of the features from the mod. But you know, the whole linking straight to Discord, it does just take you like right there for everybody. Obviously, there's problems. It's not the same as linking to a website, which unfortunately is not hosted on something like even just a GitHub, you know, page would have been preferable to it being hosted directly through Discord. But you know, unfortunately, that's the way it is for the auto sort lockers right now. I need to move that grass spreader too, I guess. Since obviously I'm not using it very much. It might be giving me enough sulfur now to last a little while. So go see how my sulfur stockpile is doing, or if it okay, yes, I have built up some sulfur. So now how's my fertilizer? I got 18. So what is it with the fertilizer that is not being made then as fast? Because that should be like just cranking it out. I mean, eggplant? It shouldn't be algae. I had tons of algae. Ooh, rare larva. Let's see. That's why I had a lot of eggplant. Still have eggplant. Okay. Plenty of eggplant. Wow, not very much mushrooms anymore because of bioplastic nuggets. Quite a few. Honestly, on some of these, I'm kind of regretting doing like 2 lockers. Almost kind of thinking of just cutting some of them back to 1. Because that's a lot of items. Oh, got another golden frog egg. To go place down another frog habitat. Let's call it what it is. It's not amphibian habitat, it's a frog habitat. It's only frogs we're putting in there. If we were placing down like you know, other amphibians in there, getting other ones, fine. But no, we're just putting in frogs. It's a frog farm for golden frogs. I love how it's producing heat and pressure too. Like, that's just producing insects. No heat or pressure from it, but the frog farm is producing heat and pressure. I mean, I get the plants. There's plants around it. But there's plants around this. Why is that not producing plants? It's producing only insects. It's not producing anything for plants. Even though the frogs, the amphibian farm is. That doesn't make sense. It should not be like that. Let's see what we get. What? Oh, that was fast. I didn't even get to see what it was. And it already got recycled, whatever it was. Okay. Trying to think what. Oh, you know what? It's that time. Let's go see if this is working like I want, so I can know I can go ahead and build some more over here. Not, yes, that is okay. So this is out of range. So I get some extra super alloy here. I can get rid of that little. I can repurpose the one from the aluminium fields, since that will go back there. So all right, that helps. Yes. Okay. So aluminium fields. We're gonna fix this up a little bit better. You know, honestly, this has been helpful, but it's not necessary now. I'll just move some of these out. So, like this one. 1, 2. What? Ah, you. I'm just gonna do these. And then this one I'm going to change to also be aluminium. So I'll get some more aluminium production going. All right, froze for a second. All right, so I got that, which is still going to be useful because I need to do the, I got this here so I can do super alloy rods. No, I'll just put it all there. That's fine. And I'm just gonna go ahead and snap these in. You know, that might be getting just a little too close on that side, so we'll just go ahead and do it like this. And again, if it is too close, it's just gonna help speed up the rod production. That's all it's gonna do. Boom. Hopefully that's all out of range, and just kind of like hanging out on the side of the rock there. All right. So that's more super alloy finally. That hopefully will help. Oh yeah, food. Get some food. Dump this in. Let's see how I'm doing on super alloy rods now. So I'm trying to compress them into one container. Like for some reason, the drones are mixing them between containers now instead of doing it in sequence. Oh wow! Ooh yeah, look at that. How many are in that one? Like, why is that one being targeted before some of these others when, like, that one was the first one I built? Right. That's all the super alloy rods I have right now, and it still hasn't filled up a single one. I actually am using some fabric for some stuff. Let's see, indium rods, or iridium rods. Uranium rods, doing fine with that. Osmium rods. Same thing, it splits them up so weirdly at times. Nitrogen, nitrogen. Methane. out of silicon. Plenty of sulfur right now. And out of osmium. Well, most part. Yeah, I may need to go put even more in the osmium cave. Oh, yeah. I had to set this up again, and because it's out of range of the auto crafters, and it is a backup in case like all my water's gone and I need water solely for something. I could bring it in and use it. Let's see. Make sure I got everything I really need. Yeah, I should be good. 1,800 Terra tokens. Just doing fine. That seems to be doing better. So, how am I doing? 9 butterfly. I need one more golden larva, and I can go. Keep going. Wow, that's way too much plankton A. It's not like I'm gonna stop producing it. There we go. That's Timmy again. Seriously? He just farted again. I smell it. Okay, I need to... I did not make the shredding machine yet. I just realized that. Put the shredding machine there. We're about to... Automatically destroys when inventory is full. Okay, well, I'm taking one out. Put it back in. Okay, that kind of works. All right, it'd be great if it's stacked, but you see it like apparently it just did so many shreds so fast that that last one just it didn't even need to go through multiple iterations. Just kind of like ripped right through it. All right, that's manageable. He did not get burritos. This is his like fancy wet food that he gets on the weekends. He is letting it rip right now. God, yeah, try to mustard gas me out of the room. You know, it'd be nice if it said what the difference specifically for the drone tier 2 was on this, because everybody was saying drone tier 2 for collecting like algae and such, but that's not the case. It's working with tier 1. So I'm kind of wondering what, I mean, is it just faster speed? You know, I can't remember if I ever had to use the drone tier 2 before, or if it was even available when I was doing some stuff. Animals multiplier 500%. You know what? I'll stick with the golden ones. 600%. So basically kind of the golden almost one. That could be a good one to go ahead and invest towards. Maybe on the next order. Heat multiplier I'm going to do as I get more of like, you know, I wish it would do 9 items instead of 8. Because it is kind of like that. You know, in some cases, like this 3x3 grid works better than a 2x4 or, you know, doing that. So it'd be great to be able to put that together and have it look a little bit more, or match up a little bit more balanced. Yeah, I'll have to get that other one. Do they leave instructions to install it? You talk about the mod? And the mod is just, you know, unzip it like you do with any other mods and drop it into the plugins folder in Beppinets. That's all it is for that. Apparently my frog eggs are either not producing or not being used. Maybe it's 5. Oh, 10. Got 10. All right, we got one more batch of 10 golden larvae that I need now. And then I can take all the rare larvae out and no longer be worried about producing golden larvae. Well, oh, what, you know, say no more. I need 11 gold larvae. I need 10 for the farms, and I need 1 so I can have it on display when I build my little fancy house. Which will be a little bit. I'm going to get those fancier living compartments for that. Awesome. This is the last row before I build another row. All right, here. I'll do it like this. Oh. Purplicious. But which type of purplicious? Is it the... Well, it looks like we got the one biggie coming in. Now, those the little gift rockets, you know, the little or the shipment ones that come in with the lockers, the storage crates. They've slowed down. I'm not getting that many anymore. I'm also not getting that many storms anymore, period. But yeah, that seems to have slowed down a bit. Oh, you know what? I know what I can do. We'll have to set up production multipliers over here for all of this too at some point. Just to make sure I get everything decked out. All right. See how much how much sulfur this leaves me with, and then I'll decide if I want to do any more. Well, now, well, I got some iron. Finish this off. And that will leave me the walkway through the middle where the frogs and the butterflies can live in harmony. And I can actually get around between them. So I have to just fly over and through everything. So yeah, once that's done, I mean, 11 more is what I really need. Wrong floor. 11 more golden larvae. 1 for display. 10 for production there. That means I am short 5 gold or 5 larvae unless they're in use right now. Provisio eggs. Okay, I've got it on there for supply. Do I not have it on demand? Or did it just do Provisio eggs? It must just been slow. All right, so, oh. Yeah. And Niproprani, hello. Yes, I used Thunderstore, Jason, for the Sons of the Forest for the mods there, because it was just like the easiest way to do it. But there's for one thing, the Thunderstore launcher has like just those. I mean, I know, you know, it's the same as like with Nexus mods. You got AS to help support it, but man, I mean, you know, it's just some really annoying ads that they display on that. And I've only used it in the end for Sons of the Forest mods, because I did look to see, you know, mods for like Subnautica, Planetcraft or such, and it's just like Nexus mods or the Discord or Subnautica. You gotta have people, the mod creators, willing to put their mods there. Granted, I'm still a fan more on like the idea of like Nexus mods and the similar, because at least on those, they're gonna sit there and try to, you know, they want people to come in and download. That's how they get people to, you know, they get their ad displays, so they keep the site running, make money to keep the site running. They want ads displayed, so you got to get people in, and to get people in, you want to make sure people feel safe downloading from your site, so they're gonna do virus scans on the mods. And I have seen a couple of mods pop up before that it said, you know, they detected a virus in it, and to be, you know, or what could be potentially a virus, to be cautious with it. And basically what it came down to is not necessarily it was a virus, but it was some of the changes that were made, some of the stuff that was being manipulated by the mod was allowing some access that it, you know, could be questionable. And so I didn't get the mod, you know. I kind of was like, okay, yeah, definitely not getting that mod. But, you know, if you're doing that on like Discord, something like that, you know, you can't really, you just have to trust that somebody's not doing that. Technically, you gotta trust anyway that, you know, the sites are actually scanning properly. But yeah, you know, I wish something like Thunderstorm could take off and become like the main one, where, I mean, it's easy, you know, you got the same thing with Nexus mods, you can do the mod installer like that. But, you know, Nexus mods kind of screwed with the mod creators by making it where they can't delete their mods. Again, I'm just preferable to doing the install manually. Like, it's just easier to manage. Granted, with Subnautica, I did put in that, you know, mod through BepInets now that technically lets you enable and disable mods through the built-in mod manager now inside Subnautica. Once you have that mod in, I can't remember which one it was that did that, but I tried using that to disable a mod, and it still requires you to restart the game. And when I re-enabled the mod, it did not actually re-enable it. It left the mod disabled. It actually like moved it. It didn't work, and I had to go and re-download it to get it set up on that. So I'm just, you know, to me, it's not that technical to go and set up something like that, to go and swap the mods out. I just make a shortcut for it. Got a shortcut button on my Steam Stream Deck. Lets me just hit the button, opens right up to the folder for all the games in Steam, where I can just go and put the mods in. It's just easy enough for me to do it that way that I don't worry about anything like that. But I could not find enough stuff on how to manually do it for Sons of the Forest. Everything was just like, don't worry about that. Just go and do, you know, go and use Thunderstorm to do it. So I tried it. I was like, yeah, this works, you know. Okay, where's my next piece of fabric? Here it is. Here it comes. Here it comes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom, goes the rocket. That one's about to return. Good. So, closing in on the amount I need for that recipe, if I want to go ahead and get that. Okay, I just need 5 more of those. 10 more golden larva, plus 1 for display reasons. There's the one for display. You know what? I'm taking it. I'm going to go ahead and set the one for display. That way I don't forget and mess it up later. So we'll go ahead. I'll get this one. This is not the permanent display location. This is just going to be where I display it for now until I go build a house. Build a fancy home. Away from here. I'll say I know those should be piping. Oh, it got rare larva that is waiting to go up there. So something did not produce gold larva and got recycled. You don't want to enhance your toys. You don't want better toys. You just want storage. I mean, that's why I like the FCS mods, because it's kind of like you could do as much as you want with them. Like, they got a lot of stuff, so you don't have to use the drillers if you don't want to. Me, I like the idea. You know, I was like thinking about this yesterday regarding like why certain mods and certain games work really well for the way they implement certain things, like Green Hell. Let's take Green Hell for example, because Green Hell is meant to be all about the realism. Yeah. Your realistic jungle survival. It would not make sense that you are sitting there using logs and sticks and rope made from vine to build a drill that automatically drills iron for you and then automatically deposits in a container for you. Would not make sense. But building a growing plot to place seeds in, and you put water and fertilizer and it produces food, just keeps growing, you know, endlessly, works. It fits in with this theme of the game. And what that essentially is just an element of automation. This game, heavily about automation. You got the drillers that lets you know, automatically produce stuff for you. First it's, you know, bits, and then you get to where you can refine it to produce certain things. And, you know, you could do, you get the drones where you can have it automate picking up and transporting materials. You get the auto crafters, so you don't have to do that. This game is focusing heavily on automation, just like Satisfactory is all about the factory management stuff and the automation. Subnautica could have used a little bit more of that, in my opinion. And that's why I like the FCS mods, especially with the drillers, because it does, or the drillers and the things like the hydroponic harvesters, things like that, where you are able to now not only grow your own plants, but you're automating the process. You don't have to go and actually harvest it manually every time. Granted, you know, you could, you know, Subnautica is themed around you just do the story, you get off the planet. You're not actually supposed to be sitting there, you know, it's not part of the theme that you're building some big massive base. You're just supposed to work to cure yourself and get off the planet. So it would kind of be out of place. With Planet Crafter and Satisfactory, it actually fits. It's in place that, hey, you are needing to automate this stuff because you are supposed to be terraforming this planet. And you obviously don't want to have to go out and manually harvest everything all the time. You don't want to have to be stuck doing that. You want to be able to say, hey, I, you know, have this driller that's doing all the harvesting for me, and then I got, now I got these drones that are bringing stuff back for me, you know, bringing my supplies to me, so I don't have to worry about that. It's all, you know, it fits with the theme of the game, but, you know, in the end, it's still just a basis of automation, which, I mean, think about it. Everybody likes automation. The more complicated it is, the harder it is to get certain people to do it, but the simpler it is, like the drones in this, the easier it is for people to get into it. I mean, come on. Chase, I'm sure you do this. You have auto pay for certain bills. You know, every month the bill's going to hit this point. It auto pays at this point. You don't have to go and manually log into a website or log in through an app and say, pay my bill. Adults use this all the time. You know, it's one less thing you have to worry about and take time to go and do repetitively. Which is why games like Planet Crafter, I think, because, you know, and Satisfactory make good use of that theme. Again, Subnautica, based on the story, it doesn't make sense to do it, but I wish there was a little bit more automation that had been built into Subnautica from the start. And oh yes, we're getting a supply rocket or supply drop. I mentioned I was getting fewer of those, and now finally got one. Too bad you can't actually deconstruct the crates afterwards, too. Oh, you actually get to see the container that contained everything that, you know, crashed. Another one would be good to, you know, be able to dismantle it. Did I get them all? I think I did. That's why I want to be able to, like, break down the container so I can see, like, oh, yeah, I harvested that one. I got everything. Let's see what I got. Energy multiplier fuse. That saved me some tokens right there. We got 5,000 Terra tokens. Ooh, yeah. 100, 100, 1,000. So I got 6,200 Terra tokens with that. Rockets, yeah, stuff like that. Mutagen. That's really the thing right there, because that's basically like, you know, I got another 6,000 Terra tokens in that too. I'll come back to that in a second. That was a very good haul. Right, right there. Man, let me tell you, I'm getting some iron now. Take that. Okay. Dump that. Dump that. Means I need to go and make another optimizer. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and just gonna make a really long walkway out, because I still want, I mean, at some point I'm gonna need like an animals thing, like full on animals whenever we get that update. Like, I feel like we should get different stages. Like, we got amphibians, which are animals. We should get birds. We're gonna get mammals. I feel like we should get some birds. That would be a good addition, to have birds that fly around. Be cool to have it where if you put them, you know, like here's like bird houses, and it's like a birdhouse on a post. Could be like the farm, but then you put them around trees and they go land in the trees. That could be fun. But we definitely need something like birds. And I'm trying to think of what animals would make the most sense in terms of the environmental part of it. I feel like from a food type of standpoint and just their capability, versatility, and what they can do with 2 rare larvae back to back. Oh yeah. I was thinking like pigs. Pigs. You know, we got mushrooms. They like to eat truffles, so you know, there you go. Yeah, put pigs in, and you'll have them covered by the mushrooms they can eat. And right there, you got a food thing for it. It makes sense. And now, oh, I could have just teleported there. I'm gonna take the opportunity. Let's see, 9,200 Terra tokens. Okay. Well, it's not enough to buy the housing upgrades. I want to go ahead and kind of place down some iron, or use some iron to place down some scaffolding for what I want to do for my home. So I'm kind of thinking of, like, you know, I want to have it where I could come out here and kind of like have a walkway that walks me out, and I guess I'm gonna have to do it like this. And I am going to do it where, even though I can fly there, I want to do it where I put railings and walk over to here, and I'm gonna put a teleporter too at some point. Ooh. Build basically like right here where I got this nice view down. Obviously not everything's rendering, but have this be like where the I put together the new house type of thing. I guess that's far enough. People right here have the entrance here. You walk in and you got this nice, like, just a view down below of all the stuff. Maybe see a little bit in the distance there. Big tower goes up. Tower goes up. That's pretty good there. There goes a rocket. We got a nice view of the rockets launching too. Yeah. That should be good. All right. See how my larvae are doing. See if I actually have some larvae. Oh, there, another rare larva that I need for making the gold larvas. Okay, I'm sure I've already marked that one. Or maybe I did not. Interesting. At some point, I am going to have to go through and, make one of every kind in order to have a properly done, like, trophy room kind of thing. Well, I'm thinking it's like a big trophy room. All right, gotta assume a couple are in use right now, plus those 5 right there. I am cutting it close on getting the rest of those. Look at that, all those tree seeds right there. Eight fish eggs. Oh, got another golden frog egg. Good. Finally. So we'll do another amphibian farm. Seems like the fish and amphibians are producing gold variants more readily than the butterflies now. Alright, we're gonna put those in. Let's go spin some Terra tokens. And again, I'll right away come more uncommon. Let's buy something with my one rocket that is still here at the moment. So the tree seed, yeah, get more oxygen. Honestly, I'm gonna focus more on the rockets for that part. Fish eggs, not worried about that. Get that. I mean, that's cool. I'm going to need it at some point so I can have that one for the wall, the trophy wall. But it's still not as good as the golden, so I don't need it right now. That's not as good as golden. Touch and multiplier fuse. Honestly, I feel like I want to get another energy fuse. But at the same time, let's see. I'm close on the drone tier 2. There's a rounded living compartment, and then you got that. I want that so I can have that stacked on top at some point. No, I'll wait. I will wait. And too late now. It's just launched. Yeah, I will wait. That's not a problem. So what is it? I need to make another one of these. Yep. I'm gonna take that. Take that. Let's go boost my power production even further. So I still have 26,262. So I'm gonna put it like right. I'll put it there. Let's put one here. As far as the range, that should hopefully help. 37,390, 37,992, I think it said, yeah. So it's got those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yep, it's getting those. See in the corner, so it's not getting the other 2 in the corner. It's getting these. I may have to put, like, really toy with it. I wish you could target ones. Maybe we'll get an optimizer tier 3 in a future update where you could target and you could just tell it, you know, like link it to certain ones by like, okay, I want to click this, and you have a button there and it goes click, 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 like that. I don't know. Maybe something like, maybe we get like a linking tool or something we can use with it. Okay, something is going crazy right now with those. Okay, I know what I want to do. Yes, fertilizer is finally stockpiling up, so mutagen is doing well. I got a few tier 4 ones. No problem with mutagen right now. All right, so fertilizer. Again, I gotta do, if I want to do a NER 10, I'm gonna need 30 fertilizer. 30 bacteria, and then 30 uncommon, which I should have. Yep. And I'll go back to my separate production to handle just making the silkworms, and I'll get some more silk going. And immediately, yep, there goes 3. So these have been sitting here doing nothing because they're out of range for the input part of it. They're not pulling from the stuff over here. But again, the output seems to have no range limitation, which is honestly the best way it could be done, in my opinion. It's definitely made things a lot easier for me to be able to put that over there. We're about to ramp up some more silk production after that. And apparently that is not getting anything right now. You know, I've got those, but I feel like I want to do something along this in some spot. Maybe like over here, doing the lower output ones, but for visual reasons, doing like, here's the aquariums, you know, doing that. Maybe having a bunch of, maybe adding more beehives or something like that in some spot. You know, kind of thing. Doing the butterfly domes. Not really worried about the biodome tier 2. I got enough tree seeds for that. But doing like, hey, here's some butterfly domes that we put in here. So we got that. We got some aquariums through there. I got those. Again, I would like, you know, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to try a tree spreader that is not supposed to go in a certain spot. We're going to do a water-based tree spreader 3. And just see how the trees look. We're going to do it way out here, too. Let's just, put it out in the water. I'll do this. I just want to see what happens with the trees. Do they start growing underwater? Do they grow on the water? Do we get no trees at all? We just have a tree spreader that does not spread trees. We'll see what happens. Yeah. All right, another good rare larva. Let's go. Speaking of trees, let's check out the crater now. Ooh, yes. You can see my trees are spreading. And yeah, I'm getting, I mean, some of those are a little thin. That might be my distance from them. It might be just how it's handling what areas accept trees as being grown there. Yeah, this is gonna work out. And I may just, you know, the next batch I might do some different trees just to give some variety to it. Maybe get the other tree seed recipe and come and do that here. So I really don't need that many tree seeds. Oh, we'll go here. I want to see which ones are not being affected. Oh, good. That works. So I've got space for at least 2 more extractors here just for standalone super alloy. Not counting part of the rod production here. I got all the fish and butterflies flying together. Fly swimming. They're fly swimming. And in harmony. With all the frogs hanging around watching. It's important. All right, we got 9 fish eggs. We got another set of golden eggs there. My silk is starting to come in. We got that. Yep, 2 larvae there. All right. See, I'm getting... Feels like amphibians are filling in faster than the fish or the butterflies now. Like, I'm just getting more... Like, I'm not producing as many. I'm just getting a higher percentage chance of golden frog eggs with the amphibians. With that part. Alright, so I'm going to get those all the way back to here as well. So that should be the same. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 rows of 5. That's only going to be, well, because they're not stacking, that is only 50 frog eggs. And I can't exactly do more density like I can here. Oh, so many fish. And no algae. Wow. Yeah, I just thought of something. I was thinking about putting algae generators in the crater to give some plant life in the water there. But you don't tell the drones which algae generators to get stuff from. You don't have a supply and demand thing on the generators. On the algae generators. It's just there's algae, the drones go get it. So if I do that, I'm going to have drones start flying off over that way to collect algae from the crater. And that's going to slow down some of my drone work. Okay, that's not... Alright, well, I guess I won't be doing algae generators then. Tree seeds. I need to see if the tree is... Well, if I ever get down. Is a tree stuff growing anywhere? I see no trees. I am getting... I mean, look at this. You're getting the dust effect from that. Like right here. You see how it's like got the dust kicking up kind of thing. It was. Or is that my jetpack doing it? It must have been my jetpack then. Alright, so no tree seeds. Yeah, okay, that's my jetpack affecting it all the way down there. Alright, so no trees spawning in from that. I don't know if I'm going to put anything out here yet. There's no tree spreader right here, and yet the trees are spreading this far out. Way further out than the circle indicates. So I should be able to get some more trees going that way too. Yeah, this is going to turn out all right. Yeah. Probably need to check my mines. You know, I'm trying to come here. It's not such a bad deal having the teleporters for it. But if I really wanted to automate my iridium, uranium, stuff like that, I would need to make it where they are producing rods. And ideally setting it up so that I have the exact number necessary to produce one rod every cycle. So, you know, I would need 9, extractors for each. And I just set up an autocrafter, make the rods, and then have the autocrafter provide the rods, you know, be the supply. And I could turn off the autocrafter here and then just let that fill up my stockpile of rods. But in the end, it's the same thing like with the super alloy. I had to make a more separated setup for that because I wasn't getting any just plain super alloy, which I also need for stuff. You know, it makes me think about the other facilities or mining setups, like going and putting in like I got that, and obviously you got sulfur fields, but you don't have to have sulfur fields for that. You got osmium. I've got the osmium over there. I could go set up some more osmium production there, kick that up. You got sulfur there, but that doesn't really matter because, again, you could get sulfur anywhere with the tier 3. You got the 1 super alloy, but I'm getting that worked out. The zeolite's working. There's, you know what? There's cave over there I hadn't been to. There's also wreck and stuff over there I hadn't been to. You see my trees there forming. You guys have that there. Get all nice and lush. I love how it's like, here's the water, but here's all the rocks underneath. Like the water is so perfectly clear from above. Can't see my walkways. Alright, you know, I got... Yeah, let's just go. Again, focusing on this stuff. I've not even gone over here to the little canyon, the other one, or you know, actually I haven't gone there. I need to go. I know what I need to make. I need to make a fusion reactor thing to take with me. I got one in there still, I believe, but I'm going to leave one in each location. I don't want to have to go and, you know, be carrying stuff around back and forth. I'm out of osmium, which is why, you know, need to go and set up some more osmium production somewhere else too. Should be a fish fry in this game. I mean, I am kind of surprised, you know, we've got like the space food, honey and beans. I'm not sure who thought of that combination to make the space fancy, you know, superfood. It's simple. You know, we just have like, here's the space food you find, then you get the space food you can craft. And of course, you can just eat the veggies. That's the thing, you can eat the veggies. Why can we not produce fish in the same way where we can actually collect fish for like cooking, like making some kind of food from the fish? Doesn't even have to be necessarily you're collecting the fish to just like eat the fish itself, like you eat an eggplant in this, then you're not cooking it. Why can't we have fish where we literally are able to use it as part of a cooking recipe or something for other food? I feel like that should be a thing. Like, obviously, we're not going to do, well, I think most people are not going to be jumping to the whole idea of, hey, let's cook some larvae. Tasty grub right there. That's a fat, juicy grub. We're going to cook that one up. Yeah. Certain places in the world are going to do that. I think most people, probably not. Say, with frogs, you know, we can do the frog legs. It all depends on the frog. Obviously, the golden frogs have bigger legs. They seem to be like they're a little bit fatter. So you got frog legs. Why not have space frog legs? Golden frog legs, something like that. That with the amphibians farms, you're also able to go and collect like actual like frogs from them to make frog legs. Like, we should have that kind of stuff. We should have more food options. We don't need it in terms of function. We just need it for the case of more realism, more variety. And before I go fill out my inventory of other stuff, generic eggs. Okay, well, I'll take the generic eggs. I'll use them. Let's see, frog legs, you know, cooked fish, you know, fish fry, whatever, however you want to do it. Something that you can cook the fish. Yeah, we should have something like that in this. Absolutely should have that kind of stuff in this. Oh, wait. Let me look for deconstructible stuff. Oh. And we got a storm coming in. You know what? Let me go see what it is. Maybe it's... Well, no, it's a storm. I hear the storm. Oh, generic. Iridium. Storm. Yeah, you hear that? Like, no howling winds. You know when you hear the sound of a meteor coming in, but there's no winds howling anywhere. It's got to be the supply drop. Otherwise, you got to figure out what it is in terms of the meteor storms. That's the only one that you're going to have the sound of a falling meteor, but no howling wind sound. Alright, so I got those. I think I got that one, yep. I swear, it seems like just the absolute smartest idea to go and power on a nuclear reactor while it's underwater. I mean, I know there's a cooling factor, a fusion reactor, you know, there's a cooling factor to certain things, but I would think this might be a bad idea if it's waterlogged, you know, something might be shorted out, maybe, you know, things go horribly wrong, place blows up. Seems like it would be a bad idea. Okay, let's see. I got lights, so something's opened. Pilot seats. Oh, well, it looks like a pilot seat, except, you know, you don't really have, like, I mean, guess that maybe that's a projection screen. 5,000 tokens. 500 each. So that's 2,000, 3,000. So that is, yeah, 5,000, 2,000. That's 10,200 tokens from that. And then I got these 11,300 tokens. Yeah. Oh, and I almost missed those. Oh, yay. Look at that stacking just nicely. I am out of room. Am I? Yeah, I'm out of room. Was there another opening somewhere I missed? So that's that one. I had that door opened. Oh. I feel like one of these should have opened. Seems odd to have not any of them opening up. And I still have that to go down to. I'm sure. Oh yeah, there's gonna be the other plant seeds I need to find down there too. We'll do. That's another thing. Not just the butterflies on display and everything. I need to get. I gotta do plant pots with all the different plants that I'm not using because I got, you know, better stuff. All right, I need to find my teleporter. I want to shorten my trip. And I should have done this to start with. And boom. Let's see what all gets left behind. I know the blue chip is going to be left. I'm pretty sure I have nothing left to unlock with it right now. All right, I know fertilizer is enabled for that. And the rods and stuff. Yep, okay. Just taking their time. So that left me an energy multiplier. So that's another 6,000. So I had 11,300 that I got direct as tokens. So that's 17,300. 27,300 tokens worth of value out of that. Yeah, that was a really good vault haul right there. We're going to go ahead and put this one to use. See how much it bumps my power production up. 37,684 to now 55,504. Oh, I love getting these energy multipliers for free. That is awesome. Okay, I gotta buy something now. I've got 21,000 tokens, so let's see what I want to possibly buy. Do I want to go ahead and get... I can get the rounded compartment and go ahead and start building the first part, but then I also need... Well, you know what? Yeah, I do need to go ahead and do that because... I'm gonna let it fill up that way. Yeah, so that's 15,000 I'm gonna spend because I need that first, because if I get that, which I'm close to that value, if I get that, I still need that first to be able to put this as the base, and this goes on top. So I let that go. Worst case that comes back, I'll lose one spot for each shipment until I remember to get it. And that should not take long. That should be done in the next 10 minutes, I would say. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. 600 seconds. Yeah, it's 10 minutes to get the rocket back. It should be launching any second. Well, we'll let it do its thing. That's what it's set up for. It'll do its own thing. 4 golden larvae now. That's all I got. 4. Okay, I got my 30 silk. Tree seeds, plankton, fish, 11 fish eggs. So the fish have started to kick up. I got all those extra frog eggs now, so that's kicking up. Let's get some more silk generators. So I need oxygen capsules. I need 10. New blueprint. Yay. Okay, so that means now I got a new blueprint that I can end up making, and I'll have to have some more frog eggs I like filter out. Okay, so now we'll start the next row, and I'm gonna give kind of a gap. So I could get in here and do that. Yep. All right. I get all of these set up. And now, that's 10 more silk every 200 seconds. That's 5 more fabric every 200 seconds. And then I'll just add some more, keep going. I figure, a couple more rows, I should be pretty much fine at that point. Let's see. Silk, nope, not this. It was that floor, yeah. No silk built up, which is a good thing because it's supposed to be, getting used pretty much as fast as it's produced. 10, I'm going to take the 10 fish eggs. We'll go do 10 more fish farms. Timmy sitting here, kick the wall. Oh, and I used up all my silk to make the farms. Okay, well, yeah, I'm not gonna replace those. I'm just gonna slowly move forward like this. I think I'm just gonna do an 8 fish farms. Yep, kind of slowly veering it back. All right, so that's 8 more. Lovely fish farms with gold fishies. Yeah, I need to go put these back. So I got 3 waiting. Frog eggs, we got 4 more frogs to place down. There we go. You want to get base renovations done before you get eggs and bacon. I mean, okay, I can understand waiting on the eggs, but bacon, you need to hurry up and get your bacon. All right, so we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Shiny frogs. Oh, got stuck again. That one's fine. Saw eggs that are going to be recycled. There it goes. All right, so really, I'm almost done. I'm just that last few golden larvae for the butterflies. I'm short, and getting plenty of the other stuff. Let me go, you know, again. Grab this stuff so I have some osmium for making a fusion cell, fusion rod, whatever the name is. Now I need to go and check, see if that rocket has returned. There goes that. Alright, so I got that. That is we're gonna go back to another spot. That is not one of the rockets over here. That's okay. So that's almost full again. Yep, that one. Let's see which one was it? Was this one, right? 174 seconds. It's just under 3 minutes. I think that's not quite enough time to do what I was wanting to do before it comes back. Kind of want to optimize or maximize my earnings right now and not have it where I'm losing a little bit of money because I have a spot that's full with my blueprint thing. So we'll just hang around here and get this stuff taken care of. And the rocket comes in, I get that unlock. We'll go to the canyon. I can't remember, I don't think there was a fusion reactor thing there, but just in case, I'm gonna carry it with me. I think not there, but there one was in there. And get this side. Yeah, I was just thinking. The drone station is where the drones hang out when they're not doing anything. And that makes sense, you know, they need to park somewhere. But if you build multiple drone stations, how do you assign drones to a certain station? You know, are they just gonna go to the closest one? Like, oh, hey, that's the one closest for right now, and we'll go there. So again, I feel like we should have groups for it instead of priority level, like 1 through 9, 1 through 10, whatever. or 0 through 9 instead of priority level, where you can set certain things higher priority. You should have priority like grouping, where group 1 means all the stuff that's 1 gets, you know, you have like 8 drones you assign specifically group 1, and anything in group 1 is handled by those 8 drones. And you can have drones that are assigned to any group and they can help all around. So you can have like, oh yeah, I've got enough handling this, I'm gonna have these next 20 be, you know, group 0, which is everything, or no group at all, which is everything. And if you had the grouping, you could technically set it up where the drone stations could be assigned to group numbers too. So let's say you want to have a group that is where, like, okay, you want super alloy rod production, and you want it separate from some other stuff. So you have a group 1 is the super alloy collection and aluminum collection, which is taken to a spot where it produces these super alloy rods, and then those super alloy rods are delivered to your base to a certain storage, which is group 2 storage. That storage is labeled for group 2, so it's that priority group that's the one handled specifically by, you know, gets priority from that group, not from just any group. You know, like any group, yes, can go there, but you have that one group that is prioritizing everything that is part of that group. And you could have the drone station be that way. So group 2 drones or group 1 drones, besides handling all the stuff there, you have a drone station that is set to group 1 specifically, so only group 1 drones will park there. It won't park any other drones. It'll be just group 1. That means you can put it in closer proximity to your actual production stuff, where you've got group 1 going. And that would solve some stuff with the distances for the drones. Like you could set up like, here's this spot, this is group 1 drone station. Just the drones for that group only have to go there. They don't go anywhere else. They're not flying all the way back to your other one that is maybe group 0 or group 3. They're just going to group 1, so you could concentrate all of it there and shorten the distance that they have to travel, which would help a bit in certain things. I still think we just need groups so we can separate things out of like, this is what this group is. You know, we've got in the drone station, you assign the number of drones to each group that you want active, with no group being they do whatever, they'll help with whatever is handled or necessary. But then you have here's the group that is, you know, group 1 only handles these that are set to group 1. So you got 10 drones in group 1, you got these production storage containers in group 1. They're all handled with that and nothing else. And then, you know, if they don't have enough drones handling it, then the no group or any group drones can jump in and help. I feel like that would simplify certain aspects of it, because the priority level just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't give you the control you really need for this. Come on. Pick it up. There we go. Alright. Obviously this one will be a little bit harder to get everything put together for increased iridium production. So I'm just going to stick with the other spot. And Terra tokens. 100 Terra tokens. Hey, there's a drink thing. Okay. Drink from the sandy water. I say, all right, wait. Wasn't there an underground base here? Or am I remembering wrong? Or is this just the... I can't remember. It's been a while. Not seeing anything. Or generic frog eggs. Now, I'm pretty sure it was not this one that had stuff in it for deconstructing. Did not have, you know, a fusion reactor thing, but there may still be some, technical debris I didn't get yet. 'Cause I didn't have the chip at the time. Okay. Oh. It's a supply one, and I don't like the fact that it's coming down here like that. It feels almost like it's coming... please be outside the canyon. Yes. Just suddenly hear that sound of a meteor coming in, but there's no wind. You know it is a supply rocket. Supply drop. I can find the other ones. There should be 4. Yep. I'm hearing autocrafters running over here, and I don't have anything in range. So it seems again that is, you know, you got the sound of autocrafters carrying a lot farther than it should. I got 1, 2. I got the third one. Where's number 4? There's 4. Usually 4. Okay, I'm gonna come back. 100 tokens, 500 tokens, 1,000 tokens, and another energy multiplier. For you know what? They can just keep launching the rockets, the supply stuff down. I am good with that. You know, send an energy multiplier fuse every time. I'm happy. You know, it's not hard to make me happy on that. Just send a bunch of energy multiplier fuses. Just keep sending them down. Boom. Oh yeah, 3 blueprint chips that I don't have anything to unlock. Let's just double check. No blueprints to decode. So there should be 1 more slot open on this optimizer. Yep. So I've got 53,260 power at the moment. Add that in, and now I've got 71,080 power from that. I am producing a total of 120,000 from just this small bit because of the fuses. That is so nice. Again, I would like to see an option to specifically target certain items with the optimizer, so you can say I want these to be the ones being affected by that. Okay, that's all right. Got 4 more fish eggs. Okay, don't. Oh, really? Okay, now I've noticed for some reason some of these get stuck like that, where no matter where you target is targeting the name plate. I got 3 more. I gotta add another thing here. There we go. Alright, I gotta do osmium. Meteors, maybe? Yep, there you go. Alright, so we got 1, 2. Oh, wait. It's common. Never mind. Make sure it wasn't a rare one I was about to park this on top of. Alright. More froggies. More frog legs. Let's look at this. All the golden fish swimming around. That's, yeah. Lovely's gonna get worse. I'm gonna make it even more filled in. See how I'm doing. Back up 9,800 tokens already from the stuff I'm finding. Oh wait, that hit close. 10,000 tokens. Sorry. So I got more than enough power. Do some more production stuff. What? Okay, I've been to the new wreck in the beach area. I feel like I remember there being a thing there for you know, maybe the fusion. And I'm gonna take this. You know what? Take some food with me. All right. Oh yeah, we're past the 3-hour mark. All right, so I'm gonna go. Because while I got the crater, it's not the easiest route to get over there to the waterfall from there. It's just as easy to go this way. So I'm gonna go over here. I want to build a teleporter at the waterfall area so I can may do like another house, like residence type thing there, like, oh yeah, here's my my vacation home. Do the main one over by the other base for decorative and all the fancy trophies and everything, but then have one over here that is for like my vacation home. So, you know what? It'll keep it out of the way if I can get up here. If I can get up here. It's not letting me. I was going to build on top of that. I love how we got some places where we're getting these pockets of trees and such to show up. That we're not having to put down our own stuff for, you know? It's actually separate from the tree spreaders. Alright, I'm just going to build it in here for now. Generic frog eggs. I got the grave sites. Yep. And then we'll message It's the sound that's the annoying part for me here. Is I don't know if I would want to build where you can hear the water all the time and be stuck with that as like just that constant noise in the background. Otherwise, it'd be kind of cool to build in the cave. I definitely feel like I need to do something in the lava biome, the new volcanic biome, to have it where, well, like a Mustafa type thing, you know. We're gonna have Vader and Obi-Wan square off. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did come here before. This was the big one. I can't remember, was there a reactor thing in some spot? I feel like this is, I mean, exactly where you would expect it to have a reactor, because there's just so much stuff. So many places that the doors could open afterwards. Yep. Oh, and it requires 3. It's only going to power up part way. But something opened. I heard it. I mean, it made the sound like a door opened. Maybe it's the other side. Okay, did not. All right, well, I need 2 more of those. And I'm almost to the point of trying to build me something, like build breadcrumb lights there to help me find my way back out. I wonder if you could build signs in there and I could just literally put a sign on the wall with an arrow in the direction that you go to the entrance. That could be interesting. If it lets you build inside, at least something as small as a sign, that would be useful. Oh, wait. Out of osmium again. I say it sounds like a storm. Okay. Let's see. I think. Oh yeah, I gotta go check for that crate. There should be one more crate over there. First, we're gonna do this. Got that one tree way over there. Just by itself. Just like, I've got it. I'm cool. Oh, wait. There they go. Now again, some show up. Yeah, again, having like a way to put signs in here to say this way to get out. Oh, and it locked it too. Well, that's interesting. So you can't take them out from here. All right, let's see. That means I've got to have some doors open. Yes. All right, that's definitely a new one because, you know, the door was blocked. Uh-huh, same thing. More tarot tokens. I'm gonna hold on till I'm running out of room. And then that's the one I've already done. We got Shirley on the other side as well. Love how it's just basically like, hey, here's a plant. The indoor grower thing. Really? We didn't get this unlocked? These didn't open? I got 3 crates. Oh, there we go. Door on this side. I was like, come on. There's gotta be more stuff. There should be a vault somewhere. There we go. There's my vault. So you come in here, yeah, it's doors to the sides. Alright, that makes up for those not opening. Kind of. Still feel like they should open. And nothing there. Okay. So let's see what I get. I got another 5,000. That's 1,500. 600. That's that. All right. So that's 7,000 between those. 8,500. 9,100 tokens. Yeah. FinMac, hey, it's going all right. How's it going for you? Thanks for joining in. Been a while. Oh. It paused while it loaded the waterfall sound. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna build in that cave. I think in the end I'm gonna take everything out of there and just do a top of the waterfall, build a little area up there. But yeah, let's see. I go ahead. Oh, I'm out of silicon. Those stupid bioplastic nuggets using up all my silicon. Okay, if I can try to think of where else there might be something I can go. I mean, I've already done not the spires, but the other one over there behind the sulfur fields. Can't remember the biome now. The arches, yeah, arches. I've already been there, and I'm pretty sure there was nothing else remaining there that I was missing. So unless there's another one where there's another vault somewhere that I'm missing something I missed, I haven't gone to yet. And I can't think of one for sure. Might go find our vault, get a bunch more tokens. You know, fill up the rest. I'll have enough. I can get the next piece, the top level, and I can go build both of those. You know, I'm kind of getting to the point I want to just turn all of those, like turn one set just into a single item at a time. Have it just mass produced. Like, here's tons of sulfur, more sulfur than I need, you know, right now. Oh yeah, there we go. So this could be the first part. All right, we're gonna let that go. Take that out. It's the butterflies, the fish. Right now, I head towards them, I get the frame rate drops. Oh yeah, let me go check for that one more crate. It's good that you managed to, you know, join in. I mean, you actually joined in only because I went a little longer. I'm going longer than normal right now. Usually I keep it right around the 3-hour mark, though some days I have missed on that a little bit and done longer. Okay, those are empty. So if they're empty, there you go. That's the one that was buried that I could not get to. It's stuck under a boulder. Yeah, I think after this, I'm going to work on getting this set up for iridium rod production. Uranium rod production. Just set up everything, start making the rods at the mining sites. And shipping them in, and just turn off the production at the base. So that is just purely being produced externally. And I could just, then I could scrap the ones when I need like pieces, and I don't have to worry about it. You know, I scrap it and then immediately something crafts it again. All right, here we go. We got the first part of that. Nice rare larva there. So I figure, you know, I got this. I can always extend out some others. I'm kind of thinking of like maybe the 3x3 room for the trophy room or whatever. Maybe do I want to do the dome one on top with a ladder, but I may also do like another one, like something with the corner, the flooring. I might do that one as like the walk-in, and you got like just here's, well, if it'll let me place it in certain spots, glass floor to look down, do that kind of thing. But this is gonna be my little lookout area. All these common larvae showing up on my stuff. This is interesting. I'm not gonna say it is like worth the cost that I had to spend to get it. I'm not gonna say it's worth that price point for the, I mean, granted, it's just, you know, Terra tokens, but I kind of feel like it would have been better to just use those same tokens. I got more. Yep, another sword. Been better to use the same tokens to make more fuses, you know, to order fuses down and do that. I'm kind of, unless the glass domed one looks a lot better, that's probably the only place I'm going to use them. So let's see. I am doing, you just got Sons of the Forest? Hopefully you find it okay. I find it disappointing in comparison to the first game. It just does not have the feel to it that the first game had. Which is why I've stopped making guide videos on it, because I don't care to play it. That's the thing. It doesn't have the same enjoyment. I hate the building system in the game. Absolutely just hate it. Let's see, did I fill that in? Yes, I did. I need to make another one. All right, so that's 70,000. So we're gonna make another. And I gotta figure out how I want to do this. Because I need it to pick up the ones in the corner there. Oh man, I may have to do it like kind of like this, where like instead of doing it separated like that, I may have to have it be kind of stacked a little bit around that to make sure we get all of them. 88,000. Okay, so that's 8. That's 8. It's still not picking up the 2 in the corner. What the? Okay, it's picking up all these other ones instead. Is it me? There. Yeah, okay, so it's doubling on solve. All right, so it doesn't matter. It's overlapping. Look at that. 10,000 or 1,050%, 600%. So some of these are just flat out overlapping. And it's like, oh yeah, forget those. We don't care about those. That seems odd to have it do like that. Like that should be done differently for that. It should be like they don't overlap so you can get all of your different ones, you know, enhanced. All right, well, let's see what my power was. 88,000. Yeah, okay, so up 18,000 on that one. No, I haven't looked in a while. I have not done all the massive amount of rockets. That's what is the seed spreader rocket I needed. That's what the seed lerma's for. I need to make sure, I need to find a way to stop producing. Or, I just need to set it to automatically recycle them so I don't have them. The Shriots thing. Yeah, I got a bunch of rockets there. I got bees. Yeah, for doing bee rockets. Got plenty of those. Insect rocket. Yep, we can do that. I just need to get... Well, I got a ton of Fusion Tier 2. We got some osmium rods. I also need to get the plants rocket. Yep, seed lerma, which is good. The seed spreader rocket, I think we did a bunch of those. No, I did 11 seed spreader rocket. I need some more plant rockets. Yeah. Let's see. All right, mutagen and osmium rods. I know I saw that. So let's go launch a few more insect rockets before I we'll do a bunch in one go. 10. That's mutagen tier 2. Plenty of that. And then, I got bees. I got tons of bees. Banjo, tier 2 beehives just keeps making more bees. Which, well, it's not the most ideal way to do it, but, I could at some point start recycling bees to make the uncommon larva along with the mutagen and fertilizer, I think it is, and then the fertilizer mutagen used for the normal stuff, and the uncommon larva gets just, used for something else at some point. I'm just gonna go ahead and dump this stuff there. And that should give me... Yes, that should be enough to get 10, so... Wow, I saw it drop to 15 FPS on the counter. And, oh, the bees. So I should be 10 more rockets right there. At least it, gets better when you look away. So I should put me up to 25. All right, here we go. The bees are frozen. It's a trail of bees. Look at that. It's just leaving a trail of bees everywhere. As man, let's see. We gotta have a rocket come right down through the bees. Oh, we finally got one going up. It's going for the waterfall. And there we go. Let's see. Yeah, no. Why did that was insect spreader rockets. What? I launched insect spreader rockets. Why did that not count? Well, okay. Seriously, I was. Oh no. Oh, okay. I have 5 rockets. That's right. Before you even launch them, it counts them. All right. So that's right. I had 5. I launched 10 more, so it put me at 15. I forgot that. Yeah. Even before you launch the rockets, it gives you the credit for having the rockets already launched. Okay, well, let's see how my insects are doing. Insects are up a little bit. And what's a whopping 0.71% towards mammals. Yeah. That should have been a massive explosion. Nah. It's a bee explosion. That's what all the bees were doing. They were there. That's what exploded. The bees just blew everywhere. Oh, that got dropped off. There it goes. All right, last check. I'm down to 1 rare larva. I've got 7. Okay, well, no, I got 7. That's gonna go in. I just had 1, put in there. I'm short just slightly on the rare larvas. I got some lermas. That's good. Actually need to set the soleus to supply. Okay, good. It doesn't have that. Again, why I don't like the whole delete thing, because I don't want to delete it. I want to have it like, I don't want to wipe everything. I just want to remove one thing from it. All right, so we're going to have the soleus get brought down. That should suddenly start happening. There we go. Got 8. Speed it up a little bit. I click it faster than the auto thing will do. Oh yeah, we got frog eggs, got recycled. Okay, that's working well. Now let's see. I'm short on the rare larva. We got 4 more frog eggs, golden frog eggs, and I've got 6 golden fish eggs. Fish probably need some silk. I think that was it. Yep, I have no silk because I'm producing too much fabric. I needed to stockpile. I need the fabric to start backing up in production a little bit so I can turn off the fabric production for a little while. Oh yeah, 4 more amphibian ones. Let's turn off. No build constraints. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, soon I'm going to have all this done. Not worrying about the eggs or larvae, except for of course I want to have it where I make them for decoration purposes, so I'll have to have some filtering. I'll have to change that out so I get every type of egg and larva for display. But then it might be time to start trying to ramp up something for doing the rocket production, like set up some more drones, use up what I need rocket engine wise here at the base, keep a little bit of stockpile, and then just have all the rockets start being produced and sent over there, build up a nice stockpile like I was doing before, and start getting into the hundreds and thousands of rocket launches. Doing as big and as many as we can. So I need 25,000 tokens. I'm at just over 20,000. So I still got a little bit to wait. We've got crater. Let's go see my tree increase. See, that's weird. Like nothing there, but then there's that spreading out. That's filling in nicely. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use a bunch of tree spreaders here. And again, I don't like the fact that, you know, there's no way it'd say don't harvest from these algae generators, because then I'm gonna have drones coming here all the time harvesting algae, come here and then have to fly all the way back, and that's gonna bog down my production a bit. Yeah, I need to do some more tweaking with it. Yeah, you know, I thought I was gonna need a lot of space for auto crafters, and I don't. I actually don't even need like this many right now. Though I will keep building out and get to where I have at least every item that I can auto-craft set up with at least one for that. Oh, wow. Okay, so I am producing too much fabric now for the rocket ships, the trade rocket. So let's throw another trade rocket. And yes, no build constraints. So I don't have to worry about it, like, you know, not letting me build there. All right, so this will be Rocket 5. Okay. Do auto launch, and we're going to demand, where is it? There, fabric. This should fill up, like, immediately. I mean, I should literally see drones just start piling across there. Yep, there they are. You see them coming. This should just pretty much fill right up. There it goes. All right, I'll see how that balances out with the, like, all right, that's about to come back. That's probably going to fill up again immediately. This one. Oh, somehow, okay, so whenever you place an order, period, that breaks. So if you order something, it shuts off the auto launch. I guess to make sure you don't have to wait again to get your item that you ordered. But that's annoying to me. I mean, it should be an option to not have it do that, you know. Like if you want to turn it off before you auto launch it. But if you want to leave it on, you should be allowed to leave it on, and it just keeps launching. So I'm gonna have to remember that when I actually launch to collect stuff. Yeah, okay, so butterfly, 7 golden larvae. I am out of rare larvae now. I'm gonna have to hope I find some more soon. We got still the 6 fish eggs. It seems like you know, once I get the larva done, that will speed up because I won't need any more larvae. I got the one I need to use for decorative purposes set aside. So really, I just got to get to 10 larvae, golden larvae in that batch, and that's it. That's all I need. And you see, I started doing another, you know, tower of heaters. I'm going to do another one, but not go. I'm only doing 3x3 this time instead of 5x5. And I did it over here in the corner. I was trying to figure out something I could do over here. Decorative. I just couldn't think of anything. Maybe more algae production over here, you know, but it's further away. Again, you know, proximity helps with the speed of the drones. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop this because I seem to be having some good luck going here. I think every time I've been here since I built that, a little platform, I have gotten at least one rare larva up here. So yeah, there's the base as it stands right now. Still gotta get some more of the frog. Well, I gotta fill in more of the frog space. Funny, you can see all the algae from here. Can't see the fish at all. No fish farm showing. But yeah, that's it right now. I'm gonna keep filling it in. You know, doing all that through there. Get that done. Power there. We got that there. I'm kind of, you know, tempted to try to do some, you know, build constraint tweaking with the drills. See if I can make me a stacked drill platform as well, where the drills are on a platform, even though logically it doesn't make sense. You know, why are they drilling? They drilling the platform they're on? No. But it would make it a little easier to place them. And even here, I'm not getting rare larva. And again, I've got that walkway going out there. I'm kind of thinking doing like a few of the butterfly domes and the fish domes just for cosmetic purposes, just to have the aquarium. Yeah, just doing like that. So, hey, you got this. You walk out there. It's kind of decorative. It's not really for production. And I'll probably just use that for some of the eggs I, you know, generate. The random eggs, or, you know, the random, like the butterflies I find, so I have a little bit more variety over there. Extra butterflies I find that I don't need. To have like 2 or 3 of them on display. Let's see. All right, come on, come on. Oh, one. There we go. I was right. I just had to give it time to spawn them in. I got 1 rare larva. Here's why I did so well with that other save with the base on top of the canyon. Because I was so high up, I was getting tons of rare larva all the time. You know, it was such a big platform. It's just availability of stuff from the water and the build constraints on it. You know, I had to split stuff up so much. And it was just a pain with that. I wanted to have everything tight together this time around, which is why I'm building where I'm at. All right, come on, come on. Rare larva, rare. 1 more. Look, I'll go over here. I'll turn away. You don't, I'm not looking. Come on, boom. Rare larva right up here. You know what? I'm going to take it just because it's here and I was running out previously, so. Young me. Frog water. All right, that's 1 more rare larva for my butterfly. Sorry, be pulling it. All right, so yeah, I just gotta get enough. Again, that gets me the 10 I need there. Definitely gonna have to work on getting some seed lerma. Well, you know, let's make sure I got that on there. Yeah, I'm gonna have it demand seed lerma just in case. I can't remember. Okay, come pick this up. When is that stuff gonna get picked up? Is that stuck there? Because it's starting to feel like it's stuck there. Like that's been there for a while. All right, here, I'm gonna put these in. Come get them. Says it. Fine. I think those got stuck. Maybe actually have enough larvae. It's just that literally there's... Look at that. It's stuck. It got stuck. I've been playing too long. That's it. We're coming up on 4 hours. Yeah, I've been playing too long. It's acting like it's got to be picked up, and it's not supposed to be picked up from there. So I literally have some of these that seem to be stuck now. Oh, yeah. All right, it's time to call it. And, yeah. Yeah, when you see bugs like that, even with, it's not even the mod, it's the drones. It's bugging, it's time to call it quits. Timmy's back. Timmy? Are you farted out now? Are you all out of farts? Because you're making me think about not giving you that fancy food for tonight, because you stink. Say hi. You know, you say hi to everybody. Come on. He looks like just so out of it. He's so tired from playing earlier that he's like, I don't know what to do. And you just insulted me on camera about my farts. I've embarrassed him now. Yeah. Did I embarrass you? Hmm? You're supposed to transform the planet, not break it. I didn't break the planet. I broke the drones. Your cat's rarely farted. Timmy doesn't fart that often, but he let out some earlier that, oh man, that was gas. That was awful. Let's see. What was the mod? It was machine optimized mod. Ooh, I may have to get that to fix the optimizers. Mod allowed to edit the range and max machines supported by the optimizers. Default range is 15. And then set amount per fuse is 5. Okay, what? So there is a mod that for PlanCrafter lets you adjust the optimizers a bit more. It sounds like it should allow you to optimize like how many machines it's going to trigger, but it reads in the description almost like it's talking about how many fuses you can use with each one, like how many slots it's giving you on each one. Timmy is, therefore he poops. Okay, yep. Well, he ate smelly food for lunch. He let out smelly gas. That's what it was. Tradable mod lets you set the value for items, the trade value for items, including making untradeable items tradable. So you can make certain things. You can add more trade items and set special prices for them. I don't think I'm gonna worry about that. Trade rocket time. Configure the amount of time for the trade rocket to return. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I bet the last ones I got, the disable build constraints and recyclers depositing in containers, those are working great. But especially the recycler depositing into containers, that is so good, so worth it. So you don't have to go and pick up stuff after it drops. If you just put it into a container named recycled, so you don't collect stuff from there, you don't have to go and manually pick up each piece. So much better. That should be like they should have it where the recycler deposits into a container at the foot of it. Like there should be a Foot Locker crate there, and you just go and get that, and you don't have to worry about picking up stuff. That's an interesting one. Yeah. There we go. Jimmy, you wanna give a look? Come on. Look up. Look up. All right, fine. We'll pinch your nose. You must be really tired, or you need to pee. Look right here. Look right here. Right there. There you go. Good. Oh, you put your head too high. Okay. Well, that's it. We're gonna wrap it up today. So I broke the game. Literally broke the drones in the game. They stopped picking up certain items. Got them stuck. But you know what? I am only like, I think it was 3 golden larva away from having 100, was it? Yeah, it's gonna be, 50 butterfly tier 2 farm, or the outside farms. So 100 golden larvae in use. I'm on my way to getting the golden fish eggs, maxing that out, getting the golden and frog eggs, maxing that out. All thanks to the mods that I'm using, so it can auto sequence DNA. The recyclers deposit into containers. And then, of course, setting everything up with the drones to automate it. It's making it so much easier to get those, other than a few quirks, things getting stuck. That means whenever they add the mammals part, where we have like, oh, hey, here's a mammal, you got, meerkat is the animal it adds. You're going to have meerkat farms. Or, now I'm thinking about rabbits. Rabbits multiply quickly. Can be a food source. That would be a good animal to add to the game as the one. And it's small, so it'd be like, here's a little rabbit farm, rabbit enclosure. Could do rabbits. So let's say we get rabbits. Got golden rabbit. Well, we don't get golden rabbit eggs, right? I'm not sure how they're going to do that, but we get golden rabbits of some kind. Some way to get golden rabbits. I would automate that too. So we're going to have that going. Now I just got to ramp up some more production, and I'm going to keep scaling up my silk production, because it's easy. It's not a lot of tokens, but it's easy. It's set it, forget it, walk away, and I'm not interfering with any of my other stuff I'm producing. So I still think the fabric is the way to go, at least for the early part of the trading, because again, you're not eating up supplies that you need for other stuff. It's just the fabric, and it can be scaled up very readily. So yeah, and since we won't talk before then, and thank you for pointing out, happy Thanksgiving this week to those of you who are celebrating it. If you're celebrating something else this week, then happy whatever, merry something. Don't eat too much turkey. Do not eat till you burst. And have a good holiday, and we will do this again next Saturday. Same place, same time, same game. So have a good day. We'll see you next time.